Here we go, folks. Welcome to Drinking with Andrew. I'm your host, Andrew, part-time eBay, Depop reseller, mental health advocate, occasional Facebook marketplace seller, Gumtree, Sprock. I've got the full range. And this is my co-host, Barty. Yeah, did you hear your name then? Yeah, did you? And this is a mouse that doesn't work. And this is Drinking with Andrew. Oh, for fuck's work! Right, okay. Welcome, everyone. Yeah, not the greatest week for me, but we're going to get drunk. We're going to forget about it. And yeah, magical stuff will happen. Right, who have we got in the chat? Let's get the yellows out of the way. It looks like Olivia was in first. Welcome, Olivia. Sexy lady. Damien was in second. Welcome, Damien. Shane third. Don fourth. Donut fifth. Stephen sixth. Phil seventh. Sean eighth. Stu ninth. And Richard 10th. That's your top 10 for you. Coming to you live from Money Mental UK. John's in. Hey, John. What else have we got? Dave's in. Hello, Dave. Lucky fresh, thank you, Sean. I'm just fresh out the bath. Yes, I've got. Hello, Matt. Yes, I've got my one of my Primark specials on. I do love a Primark Hawaiian shirt. It's the future, isn't it, Bertie? I've not ordered my KFC yet. I'm behind schedule. DTG. Right. You have to talk amongst yourselves when I order my KFC. In fact, we could probably do it. I could probably do looking to see if I've got any Uber discounts before I get too stuck in. Where's my mail? Search Uber. No, not under. Why are you looking for underpants? Uber. 60% off groceries. Discount ends 25th. No discount on Uber Eats. So we're going Just Eat. Let's get the screen share on. Hopefully the Just Eat drivers have actually got, actual fuel. Otherwise, this could be quite dangerous. Let's go via the cashback site. Of course, so I can get my 10% cashback. Yes, password breached. Everyone knows my password. It's not a secret. I love sex. True story. Right. Just Eat. Let's get into it. Order takeaway line. Yes. Surely went out. Yeah. Right. What have we got? Where's KFC? Here she is. 4 stars. Out of. Who's giving KFC bad reviews? The Zinger popcorn bucket. Here we go. Bargain bucket. 6 piece. What's going on in the chat? Why have I got 2 chats open? Wow. September. Yeah, that's the one that ran out yesterday. Unfortunately. Right. Go on. 2 regular fries. 2 more regular fries. Choose your extra. I'm going to go for a Zinger popcorn bucket because I've had a good week of sales. I'm going to do it. Let's check it out. I better stop the screen share too when my payment details come up. Yeah, they've given me mine until 23rd of September. Go to payment. Pay with PayPal. And you're ordering chicken patty. Oh, stupid two-step authentication. Definitely got a screen share off, haven't I? Yes, that's all right. Oh. Right, come on. Right, pay now. Come on. Pay. Get me my KFC. Get me my KFC. Come on, everybody. Send into PayPal for authorization. It's approved. There's plenty of money there. Right, there we go. Order confirmed. All right. There's deep fried deals. Amazon Prime doing free delivery. I don't have an Amazon Prime account, unfortunately, Richard. So I will miss out on that. Oh, what have I done here now? Oh, the mouse has gone screwed up again. There we go. Right. Any deep fried deals, Dave? Big question in the evening. Did Damien manage to get his fuel? What's your fuel position like, Damien? Oh. First can is open. Evening, Kaz. Thank you for your help the other day, and to John as well, if John's watching. Identifying a painting for me. All sold out. That's crazy. Right. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Right. There we go. Angle is appropriate. It's messaging me now. Fellow's been soaking up petrol with his huge stash of toilet rolls. Sean sales of pants. You've been having a rough time of it recently with the sales, haven't you, Sean? I remember you saying. I had a £300 day yesterday. It's probably not helpful for me to tell you that. But today has been poor. Only 4 sales today so far. Might be more. But everyone's spending the money on bloody fuel, and you know, it's been a hot day, so in the pub today, I imagine. Right, so we get a link in the chat. See who wants to come live. Invite, that's the button I want. Copy to clipboard. So wait, we're going to scarce in the US again. I suppose I better buy some toilet paper earlier. I think I'm down to the last 3 rolls. Obviously, from the supplier I bought in March last year when everyone was going crazy. My driver is at the restaurant. Well, hurry up and get me order then. Oh, here is eBay. Yeah. They need to. They're advertising everywhere here. eBay. What were they sponsoring? They're sponsoring something. Oh, one of the radio stations I listen to, the Capital or Heart. I think it's Heart. Right, looks like we've got a couple of guests popping on. Two beautiful ladies about to join us. You'll be excited to hear, folks. Here's the first lady. Here's the second lady.
Evening.
Evening, Steve. How are you both?
Not so bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm all right.
I'm all right as well. I'm on the new Mac.
Is this your new Mac that you're using now?
This is my new Mac. I've got my Academy iPhone up there, so trying out the new iPhone.
I can tell because the high definition camera is picking out your wrinkles now.
Oh, fuck off. You can actually see the chat as well.
You're a good boy. What have you been up to? I missed movie chats last night. I don't even know what I was doing. I don't know how I missed it. I don't think I got a notification.
Oh, you should have hit the bell and it would have told you.
I've got the bell on, but it doesn't always send out the notification.
No, we had a good chat. What was it last night? It was 2009. We reviewed Sliding Doors.
That's a good film. I like that film.
Yeah, we had a good chat about some of the new TV series that were on, a couple of the old series like Prison Break and Game of Thrones and stuff.
That was the same conversation he had last week. Then he was banging on about Prison Break when he was on his own.
Was he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because him and Chris have started watching it again, haven't they?
Has he watched Love Actually yet?
He never said he had.
Who's not seen Love Actually? For fuck's sake.
Steve, the other Steve.
Little Steve, you're letting the world down. Come on, everybody's seen Love Actually. Crying out loud.
It's his homework. I'm expecting a full review on the Money Mental Facebook group tomorrow.
I watch that film every year when I'm wrapping my presents. When I'm doing my Christmas wrapping, that's the film I put on TV, and I see that it's been a tradition for apart from last year because it wasn't on any of the bloody streaming services last year. And could I get a copy down CEX? No.
Well, we were like that. We couldn't find a copy for Love and the Money, and then all of a sudden we've seen it everywhere. And it was just as soon as we picked one, we managed to find one copy, and then it's in every charity shop that we've gone in. Yeah. It's like Sliding Doors. Couldn't find a copy of that for a week and a half. Goes to Chris's, we get his copy off him in Bell, and then it's been in every charity shop that we've been in the last couple of days.
Yeah.
But, just so there's no excuses then, your year for review this week is 1970 and your homework movie is Brassed Off with Ewan McGregor.
It's supposed to be The Butterfly Effect.
Well, I did say that, but you didn't.
You
were outvoted.
Hello, Bobby.
Oh, we've got a boob tonight. That's it. A boob and a belt. Hello, mate.
My boobs?
Yeah, that's all we can see. Where's the camera?
I gotta jump out. I'm gonna jump back in. Hold on.
The fuck does he think he's? What does he think he's on a fucking bouncy castle?
Just let me fix my camera a little bit here, sorry guys. It's a bit hot.
I'm still using my £3 charity shop camera. They've now put the price up to £4 on them rip-offs.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, God. I think they got overexcited because they sold one to me.
Damn it.
Have you, are you jumped in now or do you need to jump out again? I can't keep up.
Yeah, Well, for some reason, what happens is, when I click the link and then when you let me in, your pictures don't show up. It's buffering.
Well, that surely is a good thing. You don't want to see these bloody ugly mugs.
All right. I just can't see you. I just like to know who I'm talking to. I can't see because I'm kind of driving at the same time. So
I'm the good
I don't
looking
know
one. I'm the host.
Yeah, but I can't see you, so you can't say.
Long time no see, Robert. How's your diet going?
Stephen Al?
How's it going, mate?
What's going on? What's the good word? You guys making the big bucks or what?
No. Andrew's keeping the flag going for all of us, I think, but everybody else is having a slow week.
So what do you guys go to the car booth today?
Tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Tomorrow.
If we can get hold of any diesel to go.
No, we can't get fuel, Bobby.
Wait.
Yeah,
you can't get fuel. You guys are having a fuel shortage?
No.
A man-made one.
We're not having a fuel shortage. A couple of petrol stations closed, and the whole country went into a meltdown.
Wait, for diesel fuel, but regular fuel you can get?
There was a story on the news yesterday that about half a dozen or so one of the major petrol companies in this country had to close about half a dozen of their stations because they'd run out of fuel. So the media blows that all up, and then everybody else in the whole country is going, well, we've got no fuel now, so we better go out and panic buy. So that's what everybody's been doing all day. There's been queues everywhere at all the stations, and nobody's got any fuel left.
Apart from me, because I bought 50 quid's worth of fuel today.
No, I was going to go to Costco. I was going to go Costco this morning, but you should have saw the traffic to get into that one at Chester. It's just bonkers.
Wrexham was in gridlock this morning from people just queuing at the petrol stations.
Same here.
So now, when you guys say petrol, is that gasoline and diesel? Because I know, don't you guys mostly have diesel in Europe?
We have diesel. I mean, my car's a diesel, but yeah, diesel and petrol. Petrol is what you call gasoline.
The problem is, Bobby, there's no drivers to drive the fuel tankers. So the trucks that bring the fuel haven't got enough drivers to bring them along. So
I got to tell you something crazy. We have the same friggin' stories here. It's like a parallel universe. The same thing. They say, well, they can't get the gas to the gas station because they don't have. There's a driver shortage. Now, how could there be a friggin' driver shortage everywhere? That doesn't make sense.
I think don't forget we sort of had two major incidents in the last 18 months, haven't we? We've had Brexit and we've had COVID. So by all means, we've moved all the European drivers, but we haven't had the opportunity to train our own drivers, have we? Because everyone's been on lockdown. So it's just a big knock-on effect. You can't blame just Brexit or just COVID. It's both the same things.
Yeah, the perfect storm.
But now,
Hi, Phil.
So regarding Brexit,
hello.
Do
you have a corkscrew?
This guy, yeah.
It's an emergency.
I have a corkscrew. Do you need one?
I got a corkscrew. I can't find it. I accidentally bought a bottle of wine today because it was cheap, £3.29.
Push the cork in.
Oh, it's one of those plastic things. If I do that, it'll.
Get a hammer.
Doesn't matter. Just push it in.
Have you got a drill?
Made of cork or made of plastic. Just push it in.
You use a drill?
Would you buy old vinegar or something like that? £3 for a bottle of wine? What kind of rot gut is that?
It's Rioja.
It shows how well his sales have been this week, doesn't it?
Yes.
£3.
I'll get my expensive one out instead.
No, the £6.
Little
this one's $2.99.
Going to come on in a minute.
You can't.
That's some
you can't
cheap
turn
wine.
this. You can't turn this down. Look at that. It's Shiraz. You think, well, $2.99. That's got to be shit. You have a look at that.
It's got to be shit.
Fucking rocket fuel. Rocket fuel.
We need to explain that you can't just fucking judge the quality of wine by the alcohol content.
Yes, you can. Price and alcohol. Nothing else matters after the first drink.
Ain't expensive.
Yeah, but they put something in it that makes you ill.
I thought Andrew was going to say you can't judge alcohol just because it's on sale.
You don't get alcohol for that price in our shops here because of
I know, I was
Drayford.
going to say. Let's see how much it would cost in your place. 11.3 units. That'll cost £5.50, wouldn't it?
I have to pay £1 a can for my cider.
Oh, that's outrageous.
Is my takeaway here?
That's quick. Well, it's KFC, probably.
Fried chicken?
Fortunately, this cheap bottle has got a screw top. So.
Right, I'll be back in a minute.
No. What's the first part? What did he go for?
Come on, let's go get.
15%. I'm going to be pissed by 9.
So who wants to answer a Brexit question?
Go on. Then.
Okay. So now, the guys that were here, like you said, guys, foreigners, I mean, they are coming in, but now because you said that they're allowed to come in and out before Brexit. So, do they automatically have to just go home, or when you came, like say before Brexit, did you still get a certain amount of time that you could live there to work? Like what happened?
They have a right to settle. I mean, some of them went home just voluntarily. There's some that have been here years and they've got a right to stay. I mean, they have to apply, but it's like we'll just apply and we'll give you the paperwork kind of thing. But
okay,
yeah.
So basically, the UK is very similar than the United States. People, they don't want to work. They want to just have people coming from other places to come do all the work. It's not an insult to you guys. We have the same thing here. So, but it's basically the same
certain jobs that nobody wants to do. The traditional jobs. That you get, like fruit picking and and truck driving.
Well,
so it's like America.
But I don't want £5 an hour for it.
But the wages for them are not particularly brilliant. So whereas we would go like £9 an hour, fuck off, we're not doing that. The Polish will go, actually, here, how many hours do you want me to do?
But actually, it's funny. In America, the migrant workers actually make a lot of. When I say a lot of money, I don't mean like, they're not getting rich, but they actually make. They make very good money. The migrant workers here in America, because they get paid on production, meaning like what they do is like you say you're picking fruit or something. So what they do is they get paid to like fill up a basket. They don't get paid by the hour. So what they do is they'll say, okay, every basket you fill up, you get $5. So like these guys, they can make like $200 or $300 a day. The migrant workers. That's
a lot of baskets.
Yeah, well, I mean, but of course, the other side of the coin is, it's, to fill up the baskets. It's backbreaking work, but they can make money,
No, I think the issue that we've got is that, like you say, we just announced that Brexit was happening, then we announced that we were all going into lockdown and COVID, and then everything comes to a complete standstill. So, we've not had a chance to train new people to do all these new jobs that have just appeared, have they? However, you're seeing it now that there's a lot of companies that have advertising for staff again now, and everything's picking back up again. So we'll be all right. We'll get through this weekend of madness, and it'll be all forgotten by Monday.
But now, one other thing is this: is that we just stopped this month, just in September. They did a special unemployment. So if you had lost your job for COVID, whatever, really, and the laws were very loose with it. Usually there was a lot more restrictions, but since it's for COVID, they made it basically anybody can apply for this unemployment. So it was literally at one point, it was like over $1,000 a week that you were going to earn for this unemployment. So more than half of the workers that applied for this unemployment made more money on unemployment than they did working their job.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys have it like that, where unemployment, like people were getting paid.
We had a furlough scheme where the government would pay 80% of normal salaries for people, so they stay at home. So the companies kept them on. It was like didn't have to make them redundant, but they'd pay 80% of the wages. And that ends.
Yeah, like airline work,
at
like
the end
people
of
work
this
for
month.
the airline, stuff like that.
Sorry?
Yeah, it was just anybody that was working in an office or in airports or anything like that, that the industry is going to take a big knock on. Don't forget, they shut a lot of the shops down, didn't they, in the first lockdown for a large period of time. So,
yeah,
you know.
Come here.
Well, you
I'm
munching on the chicken, mate. What did you go for?
I'll fetch out. So I have got went for a 6-piece bargain bucket, which I'll save half of for tomorrow, and the Zinger popcorn, which is quite nice.
Popcorn shrimp, you said?
Zinger popcorn.
What's that?
Spicy popcorn chicken.
Yeah, spicy popcorn chicken.
Okay. Oh, chicken. Oh, because usually they have popcorn shrimp. Like it's a little tiny shrimp that they fry.
Yeah, KFC.
Yeah, I know you guys have slightly different things. I know the menu is not 100% the same.
No, we don't have shrimp in our KFCs.
No, I don't think we do in some of ours, but some fast food places have that. They call it popcorn shrimp, the tiny little shrimp that they fry in. I know everybody has a different. Like you guys don't have buttery biscuits either, you know.
No, I need to get more comfy.
So
I don't know how I would survive if I was over in America. I'd be like 20 odd stone by now.
Well, I just left too. I just had some burgers and fries now.
That would just be an average American, though, Steve.
Yeah, Steve, you'd fit right in. Come on over.
Yeah, it's me. I weighed myself the other day, and I'm below 16 stone for the first time in about 5 years.
But what's a stone? 15.4 pounds or something like that?
Exactly 14 pounds.
14 point. Is it like
no,
pi?
No, 14 pounds is 1 stone.
Okay.
So 16 stone is 224 pounds.
It's about 8 kilograms.
We don't know. But in kilograms is not imperial. So why are you guys using the kilograms?
We don't. We use stone.
My phone uses kilograms. The computer's.
I just found out the other day that a difference between a regular ton, and a metric ton.
It's not a lot.
So what you eating by the ton there that you have to do the calculations, Bob?
That's just his McDonald's order.
Yeah, I had McDonald's the other day.
Chicken nuggets.
I learned a fun fact about McDonald's today. 1% of the global population eats McDonald's every day.
Hey, Larry.
And I'm 10% of that.
1% eat McDonald's every day. In any given day. Not every day, but...
Think how much fucking money McDonald's must cream in.
Oh,
they do.
Billions.
McDonald's actually, it's funny,
McDonald's
actually makes...
McDonald's receipt. McDonald's receipt. McDonald's receipt. McDonald's receipt.
Is that just the same receipt?
Is that because of the monopoly, Phil? Is it? Are you collecting all that?
Monopoly? No. It's because my company is so tight that they won't pay for breakfast in the hotel. But we've negotiated a £4 allowance a day, and you can't get a lot with £4.
No, you get a muffin, though.
You can,
yeah, you get a muffin.
Yeah, what do you mean? Still, you just bought a bottle of wine for £3.
Yeah, thrifting. See, thrifting.
Yeah, that's what he spent his breakfast money on.
Yeah.
What but you said when you stay in hotels, they don't have breakfast?
They do, but my company don't pay for it. So unless you want to pay £10 for a breakfast,
the breakfast is free at that freaking hotel. What hotel doesn't give you some eggs for free?
Phil,
not the ones we go in.
The hotel.
What kind of
They're
hotel is this,
$8.95.
man?
It's the cheapest ones they could
This one
find.
you can get.
Oh my!
Tomorrow
There's no
I'm
beds,
in a
there's
hotel
no
in the middle
bunks.
of London, and it's £29 a night.
Oh my God, that's the cheapest. £29 a night in an actual city.
Yeah, that's how
Wow.
cheap.
Wait, in where? In what city? Tajikistan? In where?
London.
Tajikistan?
Under the bridge.
In London.
In
Crystal
there's no
Palace.
hotel in London for $20 a night.
Yeah, there is. My company will find them.
They found
It's
it. What?
It's nowhere near where I'm going to be working. I'm working in Charlton. So that's
Oh my
like an
God.
hour if I'm lucky in the morning.
Do you need to bring a weapon with you in case?
Yeah, I always
Right.
bring weapons with me.
I'm talking about. What about? Aren't you afraid you're gonna get robbed in this place or something?
Oh yeah. They call it a vibrant area.
Vibrant.
It does. There's signs on the walls in the hotel saying, please be aware
There's gun.
that
What'd you
this
say?
is
There's
a
gun
vibrant
holes in
area.
the
If you require earplugs at night, they're available from reception, so you can't hear people screaming when they get stabbed with the big knives they've got.
That's hilarious. So you don't hear the people scream.
Yeah, so
Wow, that's funny. Got a good laugh.
I was thinking of you the other day, Bobby. I was watching a sketch on what was it? Your is it a Saturday Night Live? Was that a sketch show you have over there? You had over there some time ago. Yeah, they had a Star
I don't really
Trek
watch it too
on
much.
Star Trek on the
How's it?
bridge
Good to see you.
sketch, and they had to have Spock's brother brought in, and it was a man from Queens.
That's
And
cool.
he spoke,
Oh yeah.
and he spoke exactly like you. No, that's what I call it, Star Trek.
$29. You guys are crazy over there. $29 you're spending. Well, let me jump out. I'm gonna jump back in because this thing is now it's getting fuzzy.
He's got on the bouncy castle again.
It could be the Helter Skelter.
When the fuck did you jump on a helter skelter?
Some years back that. We had one in an Argos. They didn't have a conveyor to take the stock up and down. They had a Helter Skelter to throw the stock down from one floor to another. It's hilarious. People putting tins of paint in it, just hoping for the best. Didn't end up well.
Lovely Lisa's in here, Lisa.
So have you guys picked up anything good this week?
Well, we spent £10 on stock this week.
You don't need to spend any more money on stock. You just need to keep listing yours.
I'm trying to think what I bought this week. Oh, I did buy some good things this week. I went to the charity shop and got some good stuff. I had some. I paid £39 for 5 items in the charity shop on Wednesday, I think. I want to say Tuesday or Wednesday. Hang on, let me find them. It's good stuff. So good, I've forgotten what they are. One was a DVD. I paid £4 on 2 things, but I paid £35 for 3 items. That were £10, £10, and 15. One I can't really show because I can't get in the box, but one was. Where's my camera on this thing?
There you go. You've got it.
So a Tamiya McLaren Ford model kit. So I've got that listed for 60. And the other one, 1994 Ford Williams. Not Renault Williams even, not Ford.
Yeah.
Plastic model kit. I got that for 70 quid. So yeah, they were £10 each. And there was another model, a sort of pre-built model in the box. Also
Got my
picked this
feet
up at the boot fair. It's out next week, isn't it? So brand new and sealed box set. Paid £5 for it at the boot fair on Wednesday.
Future wife Alan's in the chat. Hello, Alan.
Yeah, I just need people to bloody buy them now.
No, well, we nipped down to Mould earlier today. We went down to Apple Farm, the shops and stuff, and they've got a really good toy shop down there. Have you been down there, Andrew, in the toy shop on the corner?
Possibly.
As you go down the bottom where the Heart Foundation is, next door to the Weatherspoons, there's that toy shop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Been in there.
And I got myself a new Star Wars Scout Trooper. Say new, it's not a new one. It's a old one. Scout Trooper.
Is that the one that goes on the speeder?
Yeah.
Familiar. Yeah, I think I've had that one when I was a kid. I had the speeder because that was the biggest vehicle my parents could afford me.
And I picked up a Romulan as well to go with the rest of me Star Trek stuff.
With the rest of your Star Wars stuff, yeah. I've spent £153.63 in charity shops this month in September. It's not bad. Most of it in my local one.
There you go. He's sitting on the shelf behind me now. There you go. And I can point to it. I still need to figure out on the StreamYard that everything's in reverse, isn't it?
You wouldn't collect me. You wouldn't buy me collecting any Disney figures.
So where's your Starscream then?
That's pre-Disney.
Some of it isn't.
By the place, is he?
Yeah. He's here.
Excellent.
Yeah, I got him. He's on my shelves at the back over there.
I didn't realise you were away for a week. Yeah, because I'm thinking you should have arrived by now. Why hasn't he arrived? I've never lost an item with Royal Mail, and trust me, the first thing that bloody gets lost is something that I'm sent to mate. And it's like, I'm away this week. Oh, all right then.
Well, you said you sent it on the Thursday, and it arrived on.
I can't remember. Did I send
it? I think you said you sent it on the Thursday afternoon, didn't you?
I sent it on the Monday.
Was it the Monday? Well, it arrived Thursday.
That's not too bad. That's 3 days then.
Yeah.
Because that was the day, like the day I sent it was the day that Royal Mail had the giant fuck up and just crashed the website for the entirety of the day. So I think it went out. No, because I dropped the post off on the Tuesday because I tried to take it down the sorting office. But they closed at 2:00. How useful is that? Yeah, what are you supposed to do? So I had to drop it off.
Mine closes at 2 on a Monday as well.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but yeah,
opens to 8 on a Thursday.
It's no good when you've got 2 sacks of mail that need to be dropped off with all your weekend orders.
Yeah, exactly, especially after a weekend.
Yeah.
Mr. Dix is in the house.
Hi, Adrian.
He reminded me today I gave him his YouTube live debut.
Oh, wow.
You could say I discovered him.
Is he now joined your Future Wives Club, has he?
No.
Future Civil Partnership.
He's not a future wife now. He's happily married.
So what else has everyone been up to this week?
Not a lot.
For a change, closing in Argos.
There's still some open and they're closing, are there?
There's loads more. I've got another 400 to go yet.
No, that's all right.
Is that what you do? Is it close stores?
That's part of it. I work for a merchandising company, so anything to do with the back of store in shops or arranging their goods on their shelves nicely or taking them off.
Right.
Very good for retail arbitrage every now and then.
I know a few people who do that. A lot of them are serving at Her Majesty's pleasure at the moment, though. Took a bit too much stuff off the shelves.
Some of ours are doing that actually.
I haven't done very much RA in the last few months.
I don't
Still a
think
little bit.
too much
Just a little
Garvey.
bit. I got a few little bits from Tesco's last week. But
I don't think there's too much Garvey out there because none of the stores have had any particularly good deals on or anything like that.
No, as I said, it's very, very rare for me to pick anything up from Tesco's that's worth buying. It's got any sort of margin in it because their idea of reduced to clear is taking 5% off on prices that are already way above what eBay would charge. You know, you could sell on eBay anyway.
Right, Tesco for me, one of the best spots to source from. But you got to go to the right branch.
Yeah, mine are terrible.
Oh, Andrew eating his dinner, Batty. Yeah, Andrew a fat boy now. I'll be as fat as you soon, Batty.
Nice having a working computer again.
Batty a fat boy. Hmm? You good boy. Yeah. You good dog. How stupid are you?
His little Steve not coming out. So when are we going to get you a special guest then, Damien? When you're coming on just solely without supporting Steve?
What?
When you're coming on just you without supporting little Steve?
Coming on what?
Movie chat.
Movie chats.
Yeah, come on as a special guest.
I might do one day, but I'm sorry, I don't really. Like, I'm not usually around much on a Thursday evening. They're both asleep at the moment. Who's asking? Dan's asking. She's not much of a kitten anymore. She's just a terror. I will make it if you do a special like I'll tell you something. Do a June special at the end of October, and I'll come on for that because I'm going to go and see that opening weekend. I'll quite have to come and talk about that. And we can talk about comparisons to the David Lynch one, the books, and I'll have you up for that. So,
good stuff. There we go.
End of October. Well, book me in, and I'll sort that out. We'll come on for that.
Awesome.
Yeah. Lovely Mac to use as well. Quite right, Stephen. Right, let's get the link in the chat and let's get back to we can. Right, who's lurking? Come on. We've got 62 people watching. There's somebody lurking who hasn't said hello.
Loads of films coming out. I can't get Luke to go and see James Bond, and I'm not going to go and see that on my own, so I'll have to watch that when it comes out on streaming or something. But there's loads of films coming out. There's next month. There's Venom, Dune, Ghostbusters Afterlife is out in November as well, so that'll be good.
Here's a lady who doesn't know where the letter E is on a keyboard.
Hello.
Okay, we need it.
Now, I've been trying to. We were talking about this last night, Damien. That I'm trying to avoid Let There Be Carnage because they've released or they've leaked the end credit scene, haven't they?
Yeah, well, they've been talking about so I've been deliberately avoiding that as well.
Yeah, it was just like.
I want to go and see Ron's Gone Wrong as well. Actually, that looks really good.
Because 90%, once you see the end credit scene, you don't need to watch the film, do you? So.
Well, it's supposed to tie. I don't know what it's supposed to tie in. I'm not going to say anything just in case we're wrong. But I'll quite happily await. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, but Boss Baby 2, that'd be good. Oh, Boss Baby was brilliant. Yeah. Boss Baby 2.
My Little Ninja Stand
2 as well. Loads of films. I'm glad I've got Cineworld card because we can just go as many times as we like.
There's that Marvel one out, isn't there, at the moment? The 10 Rings one, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I didn't think...
Is it Vibrance 10 Rings?
It was all right.
Sounds like a dodgy porno.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. But Eternals is out soon as well.
Does it actually retcon the whole Mandarin cock-up in Iron Man 3?
I don't know, because I can't remember. No, I don't think it's got anything
That's where the Ten Rings is from, isn't it? It's the Mandarin and Iron Fist and all of that. It's the whole backstory.
I can't remember. I'll have to rewatch Iron Man 3 because I haven't seen that one since it.
I can't recommend anyone rewatches Iron Man 3, to be honest. It's a travesty of a film.
It was all right. But that's it. I mean, so even the bad Marvel films, they're all right. You know, for what they are, even the original Hulk ones were all right as far as things. But you know,
Ant-Man.
Yeah, they're never bad. They're either absolutely excellent, knock it out of the park, or they're just mediocre. And I thought Shang-Chi was just mediocre, the same as Black Widow.
Black Widow was good the second time round, I found.
Just mediocre.
I think if you watch Black Widow as a standalone movie, without it being linked or without trying to link it to anything that's going on at the moment, it wasn't so bad. But it's about 5 years too late because it's in between the Winter Soldier and Civil War and Infinity War, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not sure why they released it. It was like, it's like as if Scarlett Johansson was just contracted to do one more movie, but they accidentally killed her off.
Yeah,
like shit. What do we do?
We'll throw her back a couple of years.
Yeah, we'll just go back a bit.
Yeah.
There's a new Spidey film coming, isn't it?
My favourite is still Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I enjoyed that film.
Guardians of the Galaxy, surely.
I like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 better than I like Guardians of the Galaxy 1.
First one's awesome.
I liked one. I thought it was a great introduction of a B-list comic series.
Yeah,
I thought the way they did it was brilliant. Obviously, the second time round, you know the characters, don't you? You know what type of mannerisms they have and stuff like that. So it has to be a big film. The second one. I don't know what they're going to do with Guardians 3.
That's a few years away yet, and that's like 2024. That's not out till.
But like say this whole Disney phase 4 has been a big letdown for me so far.
So yeah, because it's all the like you said, the B list characters and things. They've run out until they get the next Avengers movie out, which is after we've established all these new characters and worked out which ones the audience likes or which ones they can throw in it. Then good. But right until then, you've got Spider-Man and Doctor Strange carrying it through over the next year. Both films are not out yet. Hopefully the Eternals will be a hit, and then they will carry it because that does look good, and I think they're putting most into this way out of the ones that have been out in the last year. Like they're putting a lot of hopes on the Eternals.
But it's a shame the Eternal series didn't take off because they did a one series of that, didn't you? Not so long ago, a couple of years back.
No, I don't know. I'm watched it.
But yeah, when you've got to look at WandaVision, Loki, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Hawkeye's out in December.
November 24th.
So they're all classed. If you look at the Disney roadmap, they're all classed as Phase 4. So you've got to watch all of that as well as the 8 films is there in Phase 4, and Doctor Strange is the last one, and that's going to tie it all in together. So Doctor
Strange is the last one of Phase 4. Is it not going into Phase 5 after his movie? Are they? Because that's only out in March.
For for the roadmap I seem strange is the last one in phase 4.
Well, I thought they were carrying on with things like Black Panther 2 and all that. That's all part of it. It was at phase 5.
That isn't he?
No, well, they're still doing Black Panther 2. They're just having a woman playing it. Character
Oh,
and
Jesus Christ, going like fucking Doctor Who and James Bond then.
Yeah. Well, I think
No, it's sister,
I think having a different character as a woman taking over the role
it's his sister, isn't it? His sister takes over Black Panther.
It's not somebody it's not the role being recast. It's another character taking over, and I think having a female take over will probably do more to secure the legacy of Dewberry, what's his bloody name, Chadwick Boseman, than having another male cast in it that's like similar to him that would just
clearly
it's iconic in that role.
Yeah,
clearly they should give the role to me. I would be an ideal Black Panther. I mean, how hard can it be? I'd be amazing. I could go to Wakanda or whatever it's called.
Wakanda.
Wakanda. That sounds like a dodgy.
You're a slippery slope here, Andrew. I'd go to
Wakanda. I run it. I get the adamantium or whatever it is they use there. It'd be brilliant. I'd be an awesome Black Panther. I could be White Panther, the spin-off White Panther.
There's a difference between having an all-female cast, Deep Fried Deals, and the thing. It was not the fact that Ghostbusters had an all-female cast. It's what they did with the movie and the script that they had that completely bloody ruined it because it was too woke and too fucking like trying to please the bloody social justice warriors. It was shit. It wasn't because of the. I like Melissa McCarthy. I like some of the others in it. They've had their good films and their bad films. Yeah, if they'd actually carried it on in the vein of the original 2 films, like the next one's going to be, then it would have stood a chance of being a good film, or at least half good. But it's the fact that it was an all-female cast is not what ruined that movie.
The thing with Ghostbusters 1 and 2, or Ghostbusters 1 and 2 as we know them, there wasn't meant to be an all-out comedy. It was like a film with bits of comedy thrown in. Where the girl version of it was just straight out comedy right from the off.
Now they're saying, like based on the trailers of the new one, that it's not comedy enough.
Yeah,
that it's too straight. It's too Stranger Things kind of thing. But we've got on the trailer, trailers, and the Marshmallow Men are going to be funny. There's going to be comedy elements in it. It's going to be good. So but all the if this film does well, then all the people that were supporting the girls one and saying, "Oh well, like you're just saying the movie's bad because it's an all-female cast," are just going to shit on this one and say, "Well, it's you just be."
You just mentioned the Marshmallow Man, don't it? It's the bit where Zool's saying to him, "Choose your destroyer," and he's going blank in mind, blank, and he goes, "No," and she's like, "You've chosen," and he goes, "Well, have you done, Ray?" And he's like, "No, it just popped in there,
popped into my head.
That's the bit that made it funny.
Yeah.
It's bits like that where and glad to be seen where he just shouts, "Get there!"
Making me hungry for that marshmallows. Marshmallows.
The girls. It's like the Oceans films. I know they tied them in being related. The Oceans, was it Oceans 8?
Oh, the Oceans. Oceans 13. I quite enjoyed that. It was all right for what it was, but it was Sandra Bullock and whatnot. It was all right.
Yeah, because they tied it in with them being related to Danny Ocean and that from the original films and stuff, and so that sort of worked. But the Ghostbusters one just didn't.
No, it had nothing to do with it being an all-female cast.
No, it was just the wrong type of humour for it.
Yeah,
I didn't like the actors in it anyway.
No, they were all right. I mean, as far as figures, I quite enjoyed it. It wasn't a patch on the first 2, but it was it was like okay, and I could see why it got absolutely panned, and it was nothing to do with it being an all-female cast. I mean, they could have done so much better.
Do you know what would have improved it?
Just in a different direction with the same cast.
What would have improved it would have been if they had given me lead role in it. That's what every film needs.
Is that what every female cast film needs? It needs you in the lead role.
It needs Andrea Nolan in it.
It doesn't matter whether it's female or male. You know, I was replacing Black Panther a minute ago. He's a bloke. Don't matter what it is. You know, like Bond. I would make a fucking brilliant James Bond. Be far better than whoever they've got to replace Danny Craig now.
Yeah, I think
what Deep Fried Deals has just said that I agree with.
I can't see the chat. Sorry,
It says you've got done talking about how Black Widow wasn't that great. Wonder Woman 1984 also sucked. Ocean's 13 also bad. It's like no one knows how to write for female lead acting, female-led action films. That's correct.
That's another job they should give me. I'm a brilliant writer.
Do you think it's a little bit of fatigue though? It's not that they don't know how to write for a female lead. They're pumping so many female leads out there at the moment.
No, I just think the writing, I think the directing is not.
I think 2/3 of the films at the moment have got a female lead in them, and I don't think that it's not that. It's like the comic movies. We'll go back to comic book movies now. It's not that it's bad writing. There's so many out there, and it's flooded that you just get so used to seeing the same jokes, the same like female oriented.
Yeah, I think there is an element of that. I mean, it's very much on, you know, for the last 5 years or so, it's been very much on everybody's consciousness that everything is all white male led. And they're trying. They've been trying to rectify that, and it's gone to so they changed.
I don't know why. I mean, there's been some great female-led films. Hunger Games, fucking what was it? Kill Bill.
Yep.
The first Wonder Woman film.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Yes, fucking Aliens.
Yeah, there's been some great strong female character lead films
but you're mentioning Aliens and things like that. That it's a 40-year-old film.
Good
You're making me feel old.
And she was sort of like a pioneer. I'm not talking about that now. What I'm talking about was the last. It's like the Hunger Games is based on a book, so it's not like they've done anything there. It's a book series. The story's already written for that, But the other stuff that they're trying to do now is how do we get these? If it's not a person of color in the lead, how do we get a woman in the lead and stuff like that? And it's. I just think they're going about it the wrong way. I think instead of having a strong lead in maybe 1 out of 3 films, we've got weak leads in 3 out of 3 films. And I don't.
Or they try to make men with boobs.
No.
And they're action heroes and all that, and they're trying. So we've got to have a strong female character, and they just end up. You could just swap it out for being a bloke. And
speaking
what
of men
I'm saying though is that because they're looking at all these social obligations now that they've got to try and tick.
What's that Kate Beckinsale film that came out on Netflix recently? That was good. I enjoyed that. Where she was, what was it called? Oh, not Netflix, Amazon Prime. It was on. What was it called?
You haven't got Amazon Prime.
It doesn't matter whether I've legally got it or not. The point is, I want to see the film.
Who was in it? Kate Beckinsale. Hang on.
Yeah. What was the fucking film called? Where's the filmography? Let's have a look here now. I've got a Wikipedia. Bloody hell, she's a good looking woman. Jolt. That was it, Jolt. That was a good film.
What was that one about? Right.
A bouncer with a slightly murderous anger management problem that she controls with the help of an electrode lined vest she uses to shock herself back to normalcy whenever she gets homicidal. After the first guy she's ever fallen for was murdered, she goes on a revenge-fueled rampage to find the killer while the cops pursue her as a chief suspect.
That was a good film, that was.
It's got 3
considering-
stars on IMDb.
Well, that's good for IMDb. They give Row 1 2 stars.
Didn't Jason Statham do something like that a couple of years ago? Was it called Crank? Where he was running away from gangsters and
that was where he had a dodgy ticket and he had to keep it charged with static electricity.
That's the one.
He was rubbing
That's
himself.
Iron Man, wasn't it?
But yeah, watch Jolt. There you go. That's your homework movie. Forget about whichever.
I'll watch that in the morning and I'll let you know what I think.
Sounds completely like something I wouldn't want to watch.
No, but I just think that they're just pumping these films out now with mediocre scripts and there's no character development, there's no character backbone in any of them that they're pumping out, and they're just doing it now just to make the money, aren't they? You know, it doesn't matter if the second one can't hold up by itself because it's only a link to the third trilogy, isn't it?
What? What's that? What?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Wow.
What? What do you want? Oh, nice one, Stu.
What are you munching on now, Phil?
Chocolate.
It's
Milky Bar
Milky Ways.
style.
Milky Ways.
Oh, the fake ones.
German Milky Ways. They're nice.
I'll have
the
Oreos.
last one now.
What's she got? Will you get off the table? Wait. Come here.
Stu can put the heating on. Fucking somebody buy something from me, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
What am I for? My 9th consecutive £100 day. Let's have a look.
I'm up to £50 today. I'm well impressed.
I want £86.93. I need a £15 sale.
What?
Send out a massive load of offers.
There's nothing up there.
I haven't got any to send out. I'll send them out as soon as they come in. Australia's awake. Welcome, David.
Yeah, it's still quite small, but hey, what?
Anyway, I've
Check
decided.
that 50p first. It could be a good one.
I've decided I'm going to follow Cola Flipper's example. I'm going to buy a Porsche.
You're going to buy a Porsche?
Yeah, I'm going to buy a Porsche.
Where does Cola Flipper live? I thought he was London way.
Somewhere down south, isn't he?
Which one are you getting? You're getting the 944, is it the one from the 80s that looked like a Porsche? And had the Porsche patch and it wasn't really a Porsche.
I'm getting a 911 by Corgi. A Corgi 911. I just need to find one in the toy shop.
I'll keep my eye out at West Kirby boot sale on Sunday for you.
Yes. There'll be a live unveiling on the Monumental UK channel of the new wheels.
I'll build you one out of Lego. I don't know if I've got any red Lego.
If I won the lottery, I wouldn't buy a Porsche.
No, nor would I.
I would. Well, the issue I would
buy
have
a Tesla.
I'm too fucking big.
I've got a ticket for tonight.
I'd have to get what do they call the off-road ones? Is it the Cayenne? I'd have to get one of those.
Tank.
There's no way I'd fit in a fucking 911.
Let's see if I've won.
I don't know, since we've got a Porsche up on Cheshire Oaks, we see them all the time now.
If I've won the £107 million jackpot, I will give everybody in this chat £1,000 each.
I want more than £1,000 for fuck's sake.
I'm sorry about the chat. I'll sort something out for the streamers. I'll sort something else out for my friends. But
107 million quid. I want my dream house in Prestatyn. That's weird.
If I won £107 million, I would clear your debt and buy you a house, Andrew.
Thank you very much. Have you bought a ticket?
He's just. I was going to say he's doing it now.
So you're 108 million. He won't.
Your dream house is going to be in Prestatyn.
Yes, that's my new location I'm moving to.
When I retire in 16 years, Lana wants to move to London.
I guarantee I haven't won the jackpot because it's just saying £122 million for Tuesday. Sorry, guys, no £1,000 for any of you lot.
Fuck's sake.
We're all going to get a quid now.
It's so difficult to check the numbers on the app. It's like, where's?
Can't you just scan the QR code?
If I get to it.
Don't you just do it online?
Yeah,
it tells you.
Scan the button. Hang on.
You can just do it all online. The whole thing. Just buy the tickets online, and then it wakes you up in the morning with some good news.
Yeah, all right, Phil. I'm checking that.
Offline.
Not even one bloody number, and I haven't got the bloody millionaire maker code either. It's a fucking waste of £2.
Folks, I was just about to become debt free. Fucking ruined because
I've been a bit generous with the winnings. It might give me a bit of karma to actually win something, but no.
We play the postcode. We play the postcode lottery. It costs you £10 a month, and every couple of months you win your money back, and it's just like bastard. And then we get an email through saying your neighbours or someone in the areas would, and someone that's like 4 postcodes down the road won fucking 100 grand, didn't they? And it's just like it should have been our postcode.
Mm.
You're just living in the wrong road.
That straight up the road, won the jackpot and all that. It's like in our little sort of borough. Like bastards.
No,
have you ever met someone that's won the lottery?
Yes, I have. I won
proper big money, 7 digits.
Yeah, I'm going to tell her.
Yeah,
7 digits. I had to run a pub when I was a relief manager for pubs, and the syndicate there had won the big one amongst, I think it was 13 players, and they got, I think it was about 70 grand each. It's just about the right amount of money, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's better than the kick in the teeth, isn't it? If I had 70 grand,
one of them put it all the way through the fruity.
I think I work in I work in what people consider to be the posh part of Cheshire. So I'm always talking with people that have got money and stuff. It's some of the houses I go and have a look at are just unbelievable.
If I had 70 grand, I would clear my debts. I would go on my sex tour of America.
His bloody fault. He's taken all the petrol in his bloody car.
That's him. Black man.
Do my sex tour of America, clear my debts, and I'd probably like hire a fucking cleaner for this place.
While you're doing your sex tour, she's cleaning up.
Yeah.
So it'll be all nice and tidy when you get home.
Come back, nice clean place, all the tack gone out of it.
Make sure she hoovers underneath your sofa to get all those rib nobblers up.
Then I'd do a bit of refurbishment of the house, new carpet and whatever, new furniture.
Would you not just move to Prestatyn though if you won your lottery?
I can't get a mortgage.
You would have.
If I won 70 grand, that would not be enough to buy a house.
Yeah, if you'd won 70 grand, yeah.
If I won the lottery, I'd buy a huge telescope
to go with your lasers.
Well, I've got telescopes, but I'd buy a huge telescope. I'd build an observatory in Cornwall or deep part of Wales and open it to all school children.
There's still long queues outside the petrol station, the closest one to me. That road should be dead this time of night.
Did you say that you'd open it up towards school children or for school children?
For school children, because I don't think
Okay.
enough children these days, they watch all this science fiction and Christ knows what else. None of them do any real science, I don't think, anymore. If they look through a bloody telescope at stuff, by God, they'll soon change your mind.
No, I think
That's what we used to do when I was a kid. When I was a kid, they used to take us to these observatories late at night and Christ knows what else, and let you look through the big scopes at things. Don't get that anymore, though, do you?
Yeah, well, that's illegal now. You can't be looking in people's freaking houses with big scopes.
Oh, I still do. I mean, yeah, my astronomy telescope is powerful.
And nearest one to here, I think, is Hurstmansow in East West Sussex, near Brighton.
Yeah, I've been there.
I think that's the closest one to me.
We've got
Chelsea. Is it Chelsea? No, Chelsea's Patrick Moore's. I've been to Patrick Moore's planetarium place. That's quite good. Down Sussex.
I turned down.
We've got the place up in Birkenhead, and then we've got Joshua Bank as well, haven't we? So that's only down there.
Joshua Bank's important radio telescope, that is. It's got a preservation order on it, hasn't it?
I would offer the promotion to work at Jodrell Bank, but it's too fucking far to travel. I've spent all my additional earnings on bloody fuel.
You get shit telephone reception, I'll tell you. Apparently there's some big stuff going on.
Well, I'm not there to bloody phone people, though, am I? For fuck's sake, I'm there to do a job. I say.
You still need a phone.
Oh, I've just had a sale.
Fuck's sake.
Weirdly, it's science and stars related.
Excellent.
Very bizarre.
I'm going to try and send some psychic vibrations eBay.
Vibrations. Oh, that's sciencey.
eBay. Sell some products of mine.
Diseases from space. Oh, Fred Boyle, he's a good man. Him.
Yeah. So
we are the disease from space. They reckon. I was watching a nasty video today. This global warming, if it heats up all the permafrost and God knows what else, deep down in the permafrost, there are viruses and bacteria that was around hundreds, thousands, or millions of years ago, which we haven't encountered for a while. Oh, and when they come out, we're done for.
Wasn't that film the X-Files movie or something?
No, not that. There was. What was the film that we saw where they?
Oh, that yeah. We just
Tomorrow's War.
The what?
Tomorrow's War.
Tomorrow's War.
No, there was something very, very recent we saw where it was like yeah, it was the Tomorrow War. Yeah. That's
where the aliens were buried in the ice, weren't they?
Yeah, and defrosted in
it's just a bit where we sheltered at the end.
The thing is, this has already happened. They had an anthrax breakout in Siberia when the permafrost melted a few years back from a massive heat wave they had.
No, yeah, I'm sure.
An anthrax strain came out they'd never seen before. But so this global warming is going to do a lot more than people think, and you're not going to get over it. It doesn't matter how many tin cans you throw in a bin, how many electric cars you drive. But we passed it now. There is not enough people in the world that give a shit.
It was your generation, Phil, that fucked it for us.
Yeah, but it was going to be inevitable. There was no way of stopping it because it's human nature. People want the easy route; they always do. And there was tomorrow we'll sort that out. One day there won't be it tomorrow. But never mind, we'll all be dead by then.
Yeah, just think of the sunshine you'll have when you're dead, Phil.
Yeah, I've got quite a good one now. I did my part. I had vegetarian sausages for dinner.
The fuck? Vegetarian
sausages?
They were cheap in the co-op. They tasted all right.
Have you launched your Etsy business yet, or are you still banned from?
No. I've increased my sales, not my sales, my listings on Etsy by 50% this week.
So you've got two on now.
3. I've got 3.
Right down then.
I just don't get the time to put anything on, because if I do something on Etsy, I can spend, instead of spending 2 minutes listing something, I'll spend about 2 hours. Because you can put up videos and all sorts of stuff on it, can't you? It's so easy to make your listing better than anyone else's.
I'm just trying to work out how you only had 1.5 listings on Etsy.
Well, I had 2 listings.
That would be 100%.
I had 2 listings, increased by 50%.
Be
3
free.
listings.
It's Scottish Power's finest there, folks. He's still working out the maths.
They were good vegetarian sausages. Only £1.40 for 8. I've still got 4 cold ones to eat later.
Just a fucking carrot.
I don't like carrots.
Well, you're fucking eating some tonight, haven't you? Christ.
No, there was none in it. I can check. I don't think there was any in it.
I'm not that interested.
Yes, you are. Here we are. Look, they were Richmond. Not shit ones, you know. Let's have a look.
Richmond aren't
Bean oil, chicory root fibre.
When you think of gourmet fucking sausages, you don't think of fucking
beetroots. It's got beetroots, herbs and spices.
The beetroot just gives it its colour.
Yeah, probably. Although it wasn't red.
Somebody else. Who's new?
Chicory root fibre.
Robbie's back.
No, he's back. Yeah, we can't hear you, Bob.
All right. What's going on, guys? Top of the morning to you. You guys working hard or what?
Is he speaking? I don't know.
Yeah, speaking.
Can you hear me now?
No, I can't hear a word you're saying, mate.
Let me jump back. Come right back in.
Very convincing I am, folks. I don't think Steve works for the bidding department, TK, so you're on your own on that one.
If no one moves, he'll think the screen's frozen.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it's still. Yeah, damn it, this thing sucks, man.
No, it's working fine. What's that on your head, anyway?
Just
it's a face.
Baseball cap.
Oh, it's a baseball cap. Oh, it was a beanie or something.
It's actually not really. What, like a yarmulke, you mean?
Yeah, one of those like red.
What is a yarmulke?
That's a Jewish cap.
Or a kippah. But no, this is just to hold my hair back.
You use a hairband.
I just put it like this way.
Or a haircut. A hairband or a haircut.
I'll tell you what. The other day I went to visit somebody. I had to take care of some business. A guy who's very posh, you know, very successful on eBay, multi-million-dollar seller, and I hadn't seen the guy before COVID. And when he saw my hair, he was so jealous of my hair because he's losing his hair. So he's like, "Oh my God, I can't believe your hair." And I was like, "Oh, you know."
Has he not?
I didn't realize, you know.
Tell him what? I've got some fucking cream he can buy for that problem. They're selling it for 25 quid a pop. I get it in Asda for £5.
Shh, don't tell everyone the secrets.
Well, don't
The hair secrets.
It doesn't work.
Growing a beard, Bobby.
But this guy to be jealous of my hair is you know, because this guy, he's got it all. You know, this guy is $1 million guy. Guy drives
but he's got no hair.
You know, Maserati.
He's got no fucking eye. He's got no fucking vision by the sounds of it either.
I don't know, man.
Maserati.
Very jealous of my long locks.
Had you had a fucking shower or something beforehand?
Shower. What?
So what takeaway are you en route to now?
No, I told you I had some
That's at least
cheeseburger
10
with
minutes ago.
what? That was a
That's
while
at least
ago.
10
No,
minutes ago. Christ,
what do you mean?
I'll be starving, man.
No,
I've eaten
Then I
that
went
bag
to-
of candy.
I went to another
I've eaten
thrift.
that bag of candy since you've
So-
been away.
Now I'm on the way to another thrift store, and I usually get a snack at this other thrift store. They have snacks there.
A hog roast.
Our first Popeyes opens next month.
Oh yeah, Popeyes is.
Yeah, they're opening their first restaurant in November in London.
Yeah, it
on
doesn't.
the site
You
of
know,
a former KFC.
oh, it's KFC on steroids.
Yeah, they want to open 350 restaurants in the UK over the next 10 years.
Yeah.
I bet they're overpriced as well.
Yeah, but they're so much better. The flavor, that doesn't matter if they're more expensive. I don't care how cheap you guys are over there. They're gonna.
It's not exactly cheap over here. Five Guys is bloody expensive.
Yeah, but I haven't been to Five Guys, but I've had friends that rave about.
You don't leave Five Guys hungry. That's for bloody sure.
Yeah, but you don't leave.
Yeah, no.
Money.
Hey, guys.
Mute yourself, little Steve.
Yeah, but you don't. Are you going to put yourself on mute, Steve?
We can hear your speaker.
One sec.
There you go. It's caught up now.
What's
If
going
the
on
quality
here?
of Five Guys is way higher than McDonald's.
Yeah, it's good quality. It's expensive, but you get a lot, and you feel like you've eaten for about 4 meals
There
in
we
one
go.
go.
Yeah, but if you're with somebody else, you can share the fry. I mean, the fries even.
Well, a burger, fries,
Like,
and a milk
enough for
for
two
Five
people.
Guys will set you back £20, which is like what, $30 odd dollars.
I went to a
Yeah.
restaurant in Chester called Fire Jacks, and everyone said that it was really nice. You know, you don't leave there hungry. My burger came, and it was like a £15 burger. That's money wise, not weight. Grilling, just so you know. Then you have to order,
That's a big burger.
you have to order your chips on top of that. When it came, I said to him, "Where's the other half of the meal?" It was like a tiny burger and a small portion of chips, and it was just like. So I'm always worried when these new restaurants open up. That's what you're getting. You're getting the gourmet sort of meal.
No, but Five Guys is not gourmet. It's not. It's better quality, but it's not. They're not trying to. And actually, they're the other way around. They're not trying to be fancy. When you go to Five Guys, I get mad at the guy behind the counter and say, "Excuse me, can I have a tray for this?" We don't give you a tray. We give you a bag. Get the fuck out. You know, that's how it is. There's no, you know.
No, that's what I call a takeaway. Is that how they say it down in New York?
Yeah, well,
Anyway,
they prefer you. The other place, we have another one. You can look it up online called Shake Shack. You guys have them yet?
No.
Yeah,
I thought they had one of those in Chester.
they got one in Times Square, Manhattan. You know, and they have one. They have them now in other neighborhoods, but the original one, I believe, in Times Square, where lines out around the block. You know.
Anyway, Tiny's joined us. How you doing, Steve? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. You?
Good, thanks, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've been to Shake Shack. I've been to the one in Covent Garden. They got fucking loads of them in London.
Okay, they have them. Okay, yeah, I knew they would be there. If you guys have Five Guys, Shake Shack is right behind them. But it's a little bit nice. They have more variety at it's a little bit nicer store, Shake Shack.
Where are we heading to today, Bobby?
Well, right now I'm going to another thrift. I'm going to one of those mega, mega thrift stores.
Yeah.
Where it's like 100,000 square feet stores.
Yeah, we don't have anything like that over here, really.
Yeah. So I'm, once in a while I pop in, and then also this place. It's inside of a flea market.
Okay.
So they usually have some snacks there. So I think maybe I'm gonna get myself a little snack after my burger. I know. I'm so American. Gotta have, ice cream with your hamburger. It's gotta be.
For that marathon that you're going to be on in a second.
The what? Did you ever go to that bookstore in Chester?
Hey, PvP.
Hey, Steve.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Still working on the webcam. It's going to be probably next month before I get one, though. Got to pay the rent.
Steve, how's City doing?
Yeah, okay, mate. We've got a busy week coming up with Chelsea and then PSG and then Liverpool, I think. So
what regular? So what happened? Weren't they supposed to change the Champions League?
I'm getting an echo from PvP.
No, I got my sound turned off. I've got my YouTube sound off, Andrew. So it's not from me.
It's not from me. Hang on.
Hello.
Let me check.
Not me.
I always turn my YouTube sound off now when I come on StreamYard. I'm not hearing an echo here.
When you talk, there's no echo. When someone else talks, I can see your
when I talk
bubble moving. Like it shows you.
Would it be my microphone, maybe? I don't think my microphone's that.
Are you wearing headphones?
Yeah.
They shouldn't. You
I've
shouldn't
got the headphones on, like I do every time I come on. Same headphones, same microphone on the headphones.
Speakers aren't on at the same time, are they?
No, I don't have the speakers plugged in.
It sounds a bit better.
That's weird. I don't have any speakers plugged in right now. Because I find if I plug my speakers in, it seems to knock my headphones out for some reason. So I have to unplug the speakers and then restart the computer to get the headphone to work like it should. So I don't know. It's weird.
So Stevie, what's going on with the Champions League? Are they changing the Champions League?
Not really. I think they might be adding a few teams to it, but other than that, no.
Yeah, there is some feedback at PvP's end.
Just a second here. I'm gonna check the mic. Maybe my mic's on too loud.
Well, if you just mute him for 1 second, and then you'll find out right away.
Well, you can see it because the ring around his picture is moving when somebody else talks.
I'll mute myself and see what happens.
Yeah, can you hear him now? Yeah, so it's definitely him because now you don't hear it.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, that's really weird. Is it
PvP has broken the internet.
That's
Bloody
weird.
Canadians.
This never happened before. I don't get it. Let's see.
Hi, how are you?
Just a second, guys. Okay, I switched. I looked under mic and speaker in the settings here on StreamYard, and it was switched. The speaker was switched. So I've switched the speaker now to my USB audio device, which is my headset. So that should work, I think. Hopefully.
Testing. Seems
to be better.
Yeah, that was it.
Now. That's fine.
That was it. Yeah, when I plugged my speakers in last week for a while, it must have done something to my settings. I don't know. That's
Steve,
weird.
Just move your head over a bit that way.
I'm hiding behind the logo.
Just over that way a little bit.
I'm hiding behind the logo.
Anyway, I'm glad that mystery got solved fast. Figured it out. So how many 1,000 square feet is this store again?
1 million.
It looks
Look at the size of England, mate.
It looks like an aircraft hangar or something.
Steve, we had the question before. Have you actually watched Love Actually yet?
I'm sorry, you're breaking up there, mate.
Yeah. Have you watched Love Actually yet?
Sorry, what did you say? No, not yet.
The stream with
I watched
audio
Sliding
problems.
Doors, though, Andrew. I went out and specifically bought the Blu-ray so that I could watch Sliding Doors.
You gotta watch the fucking first film first.
I've got it. I've still got it to watch. I've actually got that. Sliding Doors I didn't have, so I had to pick it up. But yeah, it was all right. It was a slightly different opinion to Steve's, but he loved it. He cried all the way through, basically.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It had a bit of a City of Angels twist to it at the end.
I love City of Angels. That's a great movie.
From the 90s?
Yeah.
Yeah, and back end of the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who was in that? I forget now.
Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan.
Okay, I actually don't think I've ever.
Yeah, well,
seen
that was that
one.
song. What was that song?
Irish by the Google.
I would sing it to you, but I'm not going to. Don't want to sing.
That's the one. Irish by the Goo Goo Dolls. Steve.
Irish, yeah, that was it.
Irish?
Iris.
Irish.
That's the one.
That's it. There we go. We're going to have drinking with Andrew karaoke in a minute.
Andrew first.
I'll start us off. Don't cry for me, Argentina.
Don't
Beautiful. Turn that CD off.
Never left you all through my wild days, my mad existence.
I think, Steve, this should be our way now, finding if we can get him copyright tagged like we keep getting pinged.
Yeah, exactly. You see, this is why they've banned karaoke in Weatherspoons, you see, because Andrew started.
I've been chucked out of Weatherspoons for singing before.
You guys have this brand over there?
What was it, J.
I
Crew?
think we might.
It'd be fucking helpful if you actually fucking showed us the brand before asking the question.
It's
Voyager.
familiar, the name, but
No.
I'm not.
I've-
I'm not
J.
sure if we have
Crew?
it or not.
It's an American brand. It's got a big one
We
here.
probably have it here.
When your fucking ears are bleeding, I'm a fucking amazing singer. I was in a fucking choir. school, for fuck's sake.
Oh man.
Fucking ears are bleeding. I've never been so insulted in my life.
Let's see if there's any. Let's see if there's any good stuff here. Hugo Boss. This is the old one though.
Ah.
Look for a grey suit.
Why, you after one? Bit of shopping for you there.
Hey, this is English store, right? Marks and Spencer.
Yeah.
They
It
had
had
a
to be
brand.
bright
New York.
lime green, or a bright lime green one, I think.
Bobby, Phil's after some new suit. Can you help him out?
Well, a bright green one.
Yeah.
I've got the eBay open next week. I reckon I should turn up rocking a pink suit.
Mate, you should.
He's a golf
definitely
club.
do
Where's
that.
eBay open for you? Where is that?
Manchester.
Where in England? Manchester?
Gee, well, it's not going
Are you
to.
Are you really going to one?
Yes, we're going to eBay open. I'm going to guess the fucking honour.
Yeah, well,
Are
Are you gonna live stream?
No, of
This
course
is
I'm not gonna
something that
fucking live stream.
intrigued me a little bit. Is that for this eBay Open thing, like the bit where you can actually go to, there's only like 100 guest slots, and like they've been trying to flog them for the last month. It's like the amount of thousands of businesses that there are on eBay. I'm surprised that they didn't sell out in like 2 minutes.
They did. The ones they're doing now are just the fucking tickets for the online event.
Yeah, but like
I think it's got signed down. It's down to the fact that no fucker wants to go.
No, the 100 was gone in 24 hours.
Well, they were still advertising them a couple of weeks ago.
No. They're
never sent out
advertising the
another email.
eBay. They're advertising the eBay Open, and they talk about it. If you actually booked one of those slots, you would only get the online event. You wouldn't get the ticket.
They were still telling me the hybrid event was still available. Well, I didn't click on it to go because it's too far away.
To
But
be honest with you, though, when you
that one, Anita tried to get on it. I got my ticket at 9 o'clock. Anita tried to go on at 10 and get one. They wouldn't give her one for the event.
Wow.
They wouldn't give me one because my handicap is too low.
I think that was a joke. I'm not sure.
God.
So how much was the ticket? So Andrew, you going to Manchester? Are you serious? You going to Manchester?
Yes, I fucking guessed.
How much was the ticket?
Nothing.
Guest of honor. No, seriously, you going or what?
Yes, guest of honor.
How much is a ticket?
Nothing. It's free.
Oh, you're full of shit.
I'm not. It's free.
This guy's got more stories than Walt Disney. Walt Disney.
I've got,
At least Andrew's stories are good ones.
That's a good one.
I'm going to eBay Open. I've got a fucking ticket, and it's free. We don't
It's
charge for fucking
I've
shit.
I've seen his confirmation email because
Oh,
he
man.
plastered it all over Facebook.
To be honest with you,
I should have known this guy wouldn't have bought a ticket. This guy is so cheap, he still has his communion money.
The tickets are free. Jesus fucking Christ. Is he there? Can he not fucking hear? They
Free.
do not charge
Yeah,
for
but no,
tickets.
not the in-person. In-person
Yeah,
is not
free.
free.
Yes, it is. It's free. Fucking hell. I feel like I'm talking to a fucking
So then why aren't you are no seriously, no bullshit. You going?
Yes, how many fucking times? Jesus
Are you
Christ.
sure, Andrew?
Fuck me.
We want to see video evidence then, Andrew. You better film something while you're there.
Oh, I'm filming fuck all while I'm there.
And how far are you from Manchester?
Oh,
How long it
okay.
takes for you to get to Manchester?
So we don't know if you actually went then.
Oh, you'll see pictures.
How far are
I'm
you
just
from
filming.
Manchester?
Oh, you'll do stills. Okay.
An hour.
Hour away? Okay.
Well, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
I've stayed up. I've rented somebody's garage to stay in.
What,
Classy.
Airbnb porch.
Heavy and porch, yeah.
I was going to book the Ibis budget, which I fucking hate. I hate Ibis fucking budget
Get
hotels.
in contact
Like
with my company's hotel booking agency. They'll get you somewhere for about $5.
The Ibis budget, which is the cheapest fucking hotel chain there, 225 quid. I was like, what the fuck?
Jeez, that's quite a bit.
125
Travel
quid?
lodge.
That seems
No,
like a lot.
225 quid. It's a fucking prison cell. I'm like, fucking hell.
You've been in an Ibis. You've been in an Ibis before.
So no, like empty Argos is there, Phil, that he can rent.
This isn't an Ibis, though, Phil. This is an Ibis budget.
I don't think I've done a
This is-
Manchester one yet.
Not yet.
They're on the list. They're on the list.
The Ibis budget used to be a chain called ETAP, which is basically fucking youth hostels run by a foreign company.
I think
And then
Ibis have
Ibis
got
bought them
a
out.
hierarchy of types of hotels. So
Uh,
the budget Ibises are they're like bunk beds. They're like the
It's
Japanese ones. They're like slide in, slide out little portals. If you
when
go
we
to the
used to do-
Ibis luxuries, Jesus Christ, they're good.
When we used to do our annual trip to Cardiff, we used to stay in a fucking ETAP, which is now the Ibis budget. It was fucking awful, but because we're so pissed, we think it was shit.
Was that the one on the top of the hill sort of area?
Well, I can't fucking remember the location of it now. It's in Cardiff.
You'd know because it's quite up high, just outside Cardiff. It's a massive hotel complex. So you see it on the M4 as you go under it.
No, not that one. No, this was in central Cardiff. This was in walking distance.
Okay, but
to
Andrew,
Cardiff.
here's the important question. What part of where are the loose women going to be?
Canal Street, he's already had one of them.
I'm not going fucking Canal Street either. You can forget that. Experienced that before.
He's going to meet up with Davina.
Fucking going anywhere near that place.
But are those the ones for 100 quid for the evening?
No, it was completely free, and it's an evening I never want to repeat in my life.
Oh yeah, I forgot. 100 quid for the evening is too much, right?
Oh man.
He'd haggle her. Or him.
You know what the funny thing is? Bobby's walking around the charity shop at the moment talking about £100 loose women for the night. No one else knows what he's talking about, or the fact he's talking to us.
It's a good thing there's nobody
these
else
guys-
within hearing distance. Oh, man.
Well, they don't know what a quid is.
Yeah, but they know
They
what
don't
a
know.
hooker is.
Yeah, but they know what a loose woman
Yeah,
is.
They don't know what a quid.
Oh,
We ask
man.
people here, they don't know what this.
Yeah, but it's not the quid part that matters.
Ask that bloke, does he know any loose women?
You know, somebody says, you know what a quid is? You know, if somebody asks you, do you know what a quid is?
Oh yeah, I do.
I told you they wouldn't know. Oh, you do know. So all right. So 1 out of 2. What do you? All right. So
There you go.
Pound.
So basically,
Yeah,
at least
exactly.
half
Okay.
the people.
I said not everybody knows. Talking
Yeah,
about
I've been listening
Nice.
to these guys on YouTube long enough to know what a quid is.
Yeah, but
I
not
think-
everybody
and I
knows.
probably knew it even
I
before
think
I went on
everybody knows.
YouTube, really.
You guys know?
Literally. We're going to get a percentage.
Unfucking believable.
Oh, man.
Bobby's doing a survey.
That shit. Put that back. Look at it. Someone's worn that.
Shit, me, there's a $250 jacket there, Bobby.
Where? You full of shit. 200.
Do you mean 250 quid?
Oh man.
What's the rates now? What, like 130? What's the rate? 130?
That's a nice shirt.
These guys are shopping here, Bobby.
Blue and white camo shirt look good. About 4 racks back.
$1.37 to £1.
Oh, we're going to have hat racks now. Is this a hat aisle?
What was it again, D?
$1.37 to £1.
Okay. 127?
37, 137.
Oh, 37. Okay.
Yeah.
137.
So that's an American dollar. That'll probably be even a bigger difference for a Canadian dollar.
How much them boots? I didn't like
Australia.
shoes.
Yeah, our dollar's definitely.
Well, that's all we can say now. Thank God we
don't.
don't live in Australia. Thank God.
$1.75 Canadian.
Oh, okay.
I do like this new computer. I can search for it.
Well, that's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty fast search.
The first time that Damien has come across the internet before, he's not heard of it before. It's new to him.
No, it's like there's just added. It's like it's nice having a computer that is actually fast.
Is it one of those you turn it on and it goes on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like mine.
Same as mine.
Yeah.
I love my computer.
It's
Apple, but I've got,
MacBook Pro.
Yeah, when I got my gaming computer back in November, it was a big change from my old beast. It was
7
so
years
slow.
old and it was just dying, and it finally died a couple.
You had a
months
big
ago.
key in the back, didn't
Yeah.
you, like that?
Yeah, my old computer died about 2 months ago now. I guess it was. Yeah,
No, I
gave
love
up the
my
ghost
laptop.
on the hard drive.
Well, that's a good thing with gaming computers. I don't play games on it, but the enhanced capabilities it has, it's absolutely brilliant.
It's a powerhouse.
I press the on button. By the time I've taken my finger off, it's already asked me for the password.
Yeah, it's like
waiting.
It's like a couple of seconds at the most. Yeah, it's like really fast.
I can run something like about, I don't know, 30, 40 apps in the background, and because I've forgotten to close them all. I don't notice because it won't bother telling me because it's all right.
Yeah, it's got the power.
What it means is he's got 30 to 40 porn sites open at once.
Are there that many? I've missed 4.
That sounds tiring.
What are the other 4?
It's got the fucking cam girls going on.
Oh, I can
He's
stream.
waiting for the free show to come on one of them. So he's just.
I just got to drill a hole in my bloody floor to get a show.
Oh, jeez.
So between you turning your telescopes on schools and drilling holes in your floor, I'm really worried about you.
You know who's underneath me, don't you, Steve? Are you aware who my neighbour is downstairs?
No.
No.
It's how polite can I put this? A knocking shop. There are 2 young ladies that live together, and they are not because they like each other's sexual company. There's quite a lot of men knocking on the side door down here every 20 minutes on the 20 minute.
Jeez. Sounds like interesting neighbours.
They must be into S&M because I can never hear them.
All right, now I'm going to show you the second floor. Now, that was only one floor.
You got through that a bit quick, Bobby.
Man, that place is huge.
No, that was only half.
Oh, I know. I'm saying it's huge. Like, there's more. Wow, 2 floors.
Right, one of the BP garages around here had a delivery about an hour ago, and you see that that's how busy it is at like 10:30 at night. It's like word's got around and they've had a delivery, and it's like 10:30 at night, and they're still fucking queuing for bloody petrol.
And yet the fucking AA says Friday and the weekends
People should not be out
busier.
at 10 o'clock at night queuing for petrol.
The fucking
This
the
way, I'm going to have to go out at about 2 o'clock in the morning to get some and still bloody queue up because I need to. Because tomorrow morning it's going to be just as bad.
What's going on? Is there petrol shortage over there or something?
No, it's an artificial petrol sort of shortage. So the media got hold of like a couple of stations running out, and the whole country's decided that the whole country's suddenly run out of petrol. So the whole country, plus all their jerry cans, have queued up at the petrol station.
It's like a herd instinct panic or something. It sounds like.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when everybody was hoarding toilet paper a year ago.
Yeah, it's exactly it.
I went to the fuel station today and spent 50 quid on fuel. I've never spent that much before, but you know, there's a shortage on, so fuck it.
Wow, that's why, isn't it? Because you would have bought it all.
I need to. If I don't get any diesel before 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, I don't get to go to my boot fair tomorrow because I haven't got enough diesel in the car to get there, and it's a 60-mile round trip.
Wow, I feel lucky. I can just pull up to the service station and gas up. Wow,
ridiculous, isn't it?
Of course, I'm not happy about the price.
There isn't a petrol shortage. It's just everybody's decided that there is one. So today there is a petrol shortage because they've bought it all. Not like no other reason. As soon as the lorries get there, you know, in another 24 hours it'll be back to normal.
Hopefully, yeah.
Once they've had a chance to get, but you know, if they're delivering at 9 o'clock at night and then at 10 o'clock at night, you know, they're busier than the busiest period during a normal Friday. You know, which is statistically one of the busiest days of the week anyway, because people do their petrol for the weekend if they're going away and whatever.
I always get mine on the weekend, for work.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I usually wait till Sunday here though, because that's when there's hardly any traffic on the roads. Going out on Friday night or Saturday is just crazy. The traffic here is insane now.
Yeah,
I'll be intrigued, Damien. Find out if there's been like a petrol spike in prices. Has it gone up by a penny or 2 pennies a litre?
A couple of them have put their prices up by a few pence.
All of a sudden, we've got a man-made shortage of something, but it's a bit more expensive than it has been for the last 6 months.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they can get the smaller independents, if they can they set their own prices, I'm sure they've done a bit of surge pricing, and trying to profit from it because they make so little on the petrol anyway.
Do you guys have any actual competition in prices there, Damien, as far as fuel?
Well, yeah, it varies wildly from region to region, and
from region. But I mean, like here where I live, it's every station has pretty much the same price most of the time, right?
Yeah, within the same town, they're usually with like the same prices within a penny or two. The
pretty much
cheaper.
Yeah,
but you can go 20 miles to the next town, and there'll be a 3 or 4 or 5 pence difference between.
That's true. Yeah, same here. Yeah, same here.
The price of fuel is usually dictated by the distance from the refinery that's got to travel.
Yeah, that's probably why we pay pretty high fuel prices out here out in BC.
Who's that, Steve?
Oh, it's Shake Mansour, but it says with all the panic buying of fuel, we'll have Grealish paid for by Monday morning.
Well, it appears
I spotted that earlier. I thought that was funny.
My watch just went off and said, my watch just went off and said, "You just bought something on eBay."
I feel like I paid for a fucking Sterling's football boot today.
Did that fill it up though?
No, not even 3 quarters. Well pissed off.
Wow.
And it'll be fucking gone by Tuesday as well because the fucking thing drinks fuel.
Yeah.
Is that all Legos in there, Bobby? Good shit there.
Yeah, we're getting into
There's good shit there.
Games now.
Good shit there. I like
a lot of stuff, right? But now this over here is the flea market. This is the flea market over here. The other side is the
Lego.
store.
Go back to the Lego. I was looking at them.
So somebody's got a bit of an echoey close to Mike, and it's whistling a little bit.
No, I don't think I'm echoing anymore. I solved the mic problem, I believe. I'm hearing an echo now from somebody.
Yeah, there's a little bit of somebody's got it on in the background.
I haven't changed my settings since I fixed my mic, so I really don't think it'd be me.
Let me
Hit the mute on yours for a second.
Hit
And then
my
nobody say anything.
Right, where's it coming
testing, 1,
from?
2, 3.
Yep, it's PvP again.
It's PvP again.
Well, how the hell can that happen? I
It's
changed the
your
bloody
fault,
setting.
PvP.
You've broken the internet.
I've got
nice.
both
I'm gonna
USB, and I haven't changed the setting, and I have no idea why it would start doing that again, because it really shouldn't be. The settings are the same as when I fixed them.
Just doesn't like you.
So I don't know what's going on.
All right, guys, what should I get for snack?
I would not want to be a truck driver for love nor money. I hate being on the roads as ease.
Because
Secret disappeared ours.
when you guys talk, my image is not moving at all sound-wise, so I really don't think it was me.
Probably just picking it up from your mic.
Yeah, stop picking on him, Damien.
What?
It's not PvP.
I'm not hearing anything.
I didn't say it was PvP.
I'm not hearing an echo now at all. And actually, since we're down to 6 now, there's probably, our 7th guest was guilty. I'm not saying any names, but I'm just hinting it could have been our 7th. It could have been our 7th. It could have been our 7th guest that was causing the echo. Because I'm not hearing any echo now.
No, it's fine now.
That's weird. I don't know what's going on with the sound today. What's Bobby doing? He's taking pictures of the rears of women.
Ooh,
Now he's looking at candy apples. I think I know where this is going.
Oh, they're nice.
Oh
It's
man.
really Halloween,
Wow, that's decadent. I have a strange feeling we're going to be watching Bobby eating
When is the
sometime
next teacher
soon.
meetup? You'd need to ask Nick that, Dave. It's up to Nick if he wants to have one there or not.
Oh, gosh.
Do you remember the days when Zane actually used to be fucking nice to me?
Oh,
Do you remember those days?
And Andrew.
Hang on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, someone's saying I made Steve leave. Oh no, I didn't mean to make Steve leave. I don't think I made Steve leave, did I?
You scared him off, mate.
you
What
see
did
the
I do?
sign on the floor? You got to wear bare feet.
All I said was
No,
I didn't
put the
think I
fucking
was
camera
causing the
back.
echo. That's all I
Hey, I'll
said.
have one of those apples, mate.
Every time he gets distracted by the food.
Well, that is a lot of pretty decadent food, so I can see how you would be distracted, really.
Oh, baby.
It's like junk food heaven, that stuff.
Come on, up you come. Come on, up you go. Good boy.
So what is Bobby going to order for food?
Jumped out.
Well, he just said he'd been to get his food, so fuck knows what he's doing now.
This is afters.
Yeah, I think he's in line, isn't he, behind these ladies?
Yeah,
Waiting
hi.
patiently.
He's got to
I'll have
take his shoes off.
Yeah.
It says on their bare feet.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh. I'll have 8 of them
Oh,
pretzels.
The
How are
new
you, good?
Welcome, man.
So, más o menos.
No, I see something going in the bag.
Gracias.
Yeah, he's not getting what he's ordered, though.
Gracias, señora. Can I have a servilleta?
He's asking out on a date
That's it.
now.
Can I have a servilleta?
What do you like? You like how I speak to the Spanish ladies?
What, in
In English.
broken Spanish English? Splinglish?
Esperanto.
You don't like that? Say, hey, ¿qué pasa? They like that when you speak to them. You know, a little Spanish. They're like, oh, you speak Spanish.
When he says they like that, this is again an assumption that he's made.
They do. Then they'll flirt with you. Then they follow you around the store and they'll start talking. Then
you're a
they'll say, "Oh, you can." No, you can't. No, they'll say, "Oh, let's go out one night." Oh, really? I really want to stay in this country.
You say no comprende.
Oh man.
They say, "Oh, I don't want to go back home to my country. We get married."
That literally
I had that happen.
That never happens to me in Wrexham.
Yeah, because you have, what, Andrew? Your problem is, you have to hang out in the city. You hang out in these one-horse towns.
I am in the biggest population centre in northeast Wales.
What's the population?
I mean,
again,
that's
Andrew?
Look at lads.
I mean, I want
This
to
is
hear what
literally
the population is.
We've applied for the city status many times.
It's just like, that's like winning. That's like the tallest midget contest winner.
He still gets more fucking sex than the shortest midget, though, doesn't he?
But
Oh man.
these Spanish ladies, they'll go home with you. You know how to speak any other languages, Andrew?
Yes, I'm qualified to speak in French.
Okay. So what do you have? You have women,
Wow.
countries, French speaking.
Can we hear some French?
Well, if you go to France, you can, yeah.
No, I mean from
No,
you.
I'm
You
talking
said you're
about,
qualified, so
immigrant
let's
lady.
hear something.
Officially qualified.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
hear
I've got,
something, Andrew.
I've got a GCSE grade C in French.
Well,
See,
give us some French.
je parle le français.
Okay.
I mean, I'm embarrassed to say I know diddly about French, and I'm in Canada, but here in Western
Je
Canada, the
m'appelle
French
Felipe. Comment allez-vous? Well, that's Spanish.
French-speaking people are like 3% of the
Comment allez-vous?
population out here. So
Comment appellez-vous? Isn't it?
No, that's what is your name.
Yeah, Meliamo.
Common Apple 2 is what is your name.
Je m'appelle.
You know what my fucking name is? It's on the screen, for fuck's sake. Can you not read? It's literally fucking written down there.
Yeah, but you don't have
Pronounce
women
it
that
too.
speak that language.
The women in
The idea is you have to.
the women in Wrexham speak either Portuguese, Polish, or what I would loosely describe as English.
Now, what Portuguese? What Brazilian women?
No, from fucking Portugal, aren't they? For fuck's sake! Where the fuck would Brazilians come to fucking here? Jesus Christ!
Why would
Fucking
somebody from Portugal go to some town like friggin' Wales?
Because we got the biggest fucking industrial estates ever.
Wales.
for
Oh my
Wales.
God, yeah. Oh, that's where they produce what the Chevy Camaro.
Yeah, a quarter of the fucking UK's food comes from here.
But that's agricultural. That's not manufacturing. You're saying? You said
Yes, it is. The fucking food is manufactured. It comes from a fucking vault fucking. It comes out of a fucking test tube, doesn't it?
Okay, so what kind of women are these coming there? You said Portuguese women come to your town?
We got Portuguese, Polish, and occasionally we have somebody try to speak English. We call them Welsh.
I got news for you. I like both. Those are two of my. I like Portuguese and Polish women. They're both really good.
Okay, you've not met the ones I've met then.
I had a Portuguese girlfriend, was beautiful, and I almost had.
Until you refused
What?
to give her a passport. Terrible.
Or a chip.
All she wanted to
No,
do
well, actually,
get a green
the
card.
Portuguese, the Polish one. Yeah, but Portuguese are trying to leave Portugal too.
Well, of course they are. It's fucking shit wages there. It's a poor country.
Really? I thought Poland was the one with the rubbish wages.
So Portugal is a poor country. It's not a rich place.
Really? I don't know. You gotta look. I don't pretend. You guys think I pretend I know everything. I thought Portugal was a step up.
I thought you did know everything, Bobby.
Well, you guys gotta let me.
I'm genuinely
I have a
shocked.
general knowledge.
Yeah.
I only come here
General-
for your knowledge.
I'm genuinely shocked to hear
wisdom.
that you don't know everything. I genuinely, I thought you did.
Yes, but
Hey,
if you
what's
go
the
on,
point
if
now?
you go on the internet or you go on the news, they're not going to tell you which countries are shit wage countries. Only when you talk amongst
You do.
friends.
You just type in shit wage countries and it goes.
But Bobby knows, mate. It's a conspiracy.
Booby.
In
And if you and you don't
Western
find
Europe-
out.
in
There's
Western
no way to
Europe,
find out on the internet. Only your friends. Oh, which countries has loosest women?
It's like one of them shoe shiners from one of the old movies anywhere. He just knows everything.
I think you can pretty well type in the hourly wage in most locations and find it. I mean,
Yeah, but
you can here.
Yeah, but that
just
doesn't
type
mean-
in minimum wage in BC and it'll be right there on the screen.
there's
Yeah,
only,
but that doesn't mean anything. I'll
there's-
tell you why.
there's-
Because guess what? Some countries like Switzerland, they don't even have a minimum wage. And they have money. They make a lot of money there.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, but they tell you in
also-
chocolate and
Kind of an
chocolate and cuckoo
exceptional
clocks.
economy, isn't it?
yeah, but my thing is,
Who
you
doesn't
don't know
like
what they
chocolate
make.
and cuckoo clocks?
The cost of living could be very low. So if your wage is low, but I'll give you a perfect example. In the middle of the country, in the heartland of America, the wages are lower than in near the city, like where I am, but the costs are less than half. Like how you have guys that say, "Oh, I'm going to move up north because the rents are half of what they are down south," and you're not making half the money, right? Don't you hear that from people, from you guys? No.
It varies, yeah. Yeah,
No,
cities
not
definitely
you, Pete.
generally
I'm
are
talking
much more
about people from
expensive.
England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking
Sure,
about
yeah.
England, not Canada.
Well,
Hey.
it's the same here, though, Bobby. Like, you go to Vancouver and the cost of living is outrageous. You'd have to be working a really well-paid job, or you'd have to, there'd have to be two of you, working well-paid jobs just to basically survive, because the rents and shit there are just nuts. So I think
But that's a bad
generally,
example. Of
I think
Vancouver.
generally big cities are more pricey.
Because Vancouver is a bad example because Vancouver, they got screwed over because the president made a deal with the Chinese and they bought up all the property and everything. That's a bad example,
Well, it wasn't the president. We have a prime minister, but I
Prime
don't think
Minister, the
anybody.
same shit.
I don't think anybody really made a deal. It was just the fact that the Brits were handing Hong Kong, back in 1997 or whatever, and a lot of the richer people there panicked and said, "Screw this! We ain't going to live under communism, so we're going to go to some place where there's a large Asian community that well established, and that is definitely Vancouver." So I can understand exactly why they came, to Vancouver and bought a lot of property and moved here.
And on that bombshell, I've just had a sale. It's time for
there we
Guess the
go.
Phone with Money Mental UK.
£12.99.
£10.
It ends in a zero.
£12.99 0.
£15.
Still waiting for the guess that's even close.
Wikipedia. Nice one, Nigel.
£39.
£5.
Have you made £100 day yet?
We have got a correct guess.
£2.
£2.
There we go. £2 for
He
a
hasn't.
CD
He's got
single.
£100 go yet.
I bet
that
it's a small
£2?
parcel as well.
£2 free postage.
Of course, it's free postage.
What is it? DVD or something?
It's a CD.
CD.
A CD single.
Wow.
It will ship under 100 grams.
So that's about 7p profit then.
But do not fold on it.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
I need to put my
Look at that
phone on.
delicious pretzel. Look at that.
Yeah, sorry.
Zane's a bit optimistic, isn't he?
He's,
Yeah,
he's, he's trying to get,
zero.
he's trying to get back in my good book, but it's not working. We need to get Andrew some more cider, Barty, don't we? We do. Need to get Andrew some more cider. Batty, sleepy boy. Have you not been sleeping yet? Are you sleepy boy? You are sleepy boy. Eh? You good boy. I'm just hoping they hurry up and pay the asking price here.
It could be. You may not be able to pay your rent if you don't. It's touch and go.
I don't pay rent, so I have a mortgage.
Generic term for your accommodation costs.
You don't get nothing, go away. No, I don't.
It's not. How the fuck is rent a generic term?
You pay rent.
Well, no, I don't pay any rent. I live a rent-free existence. Actually, I do pay rent. I pay rent for my.
There you go, then.
I pay rent for my industrial unit.
I stand uncorrected.
Who's a good boy?
Now, you guys in the UK, you have this store, Home Depot?
No.
We have Home Depot
No.
here.
Home Depot?
Yeah.
I think so.
Hardware store.
No,
We have
we
Well,
We have
We have
B&M.
B&M.
That's ours. Or the factory store.
Is that where we're headed now, to Home Depot?
yeah.
Isn't it Home Depot over there?
No, we call it Home Depot.
Now it's just like a 1,000,000 square foot store.
Yeah, Home Depot's a pretty good store. They got a lot of stuff. Even stuff that isn't hardware sometimes, like at Christmas, they got bloody Christmas trees and
Tell me
lights and
about it.
everything.
Well, I used to do home bases.
Berries.
I've done aisles and aisles of Christmas
Oh,
trees.
anything you
I've done
want for your home, from sinks to
Yeah,
drywall to whatever.
like insecticides.
Yeah, it's his little trap I got. I got it from the
Okay, so if you go straight down, you
Yeah.
see where it says 40 on the other side, on the
40.
left-hand side.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good job.
Washers,
Where it
dryers,
says 40.
just about
I'll
anything
borrow my
for your
telescope.
home, really.
You're going to be in the next state if you keep walking. There's
Look how big
3,
this giant is. Look at it.
4.
Yeah, our Home Depots here is a pretty good size too. I don't know if it's as big as this one, but it's still a
I've
good
worked with
size.
B&Qs that size before.
I think this is like an extra large one too.
Yeah, it looks a little larger than our Home Depot. Our Home Depot's a good size though, and they got a lot of variety of stuff.
Was that the Ryobi wall? It looks.
Power
Yeah, you like it.
tools.
Look, they got a lot of
Yeah,
Ryobi shit here.
Lots of power
Yeah,
tools.
Ryobi's good. Ryobi's good shit.
What is this here? A blower? Oh, it's a blower.
I've literally never been more turned off in my life.
What? Turned off?
Fucking crazy.
Wow. Look how much lithium they have here. Everything, look, lithium. But isn't this stuff, like you see these batteries? Supposedly, like they destroy the environment.
No, they were running out of it. China's got it all.
No,
Well,
but
America's
supposedly
got
I
it
watched
all,
this thing
yeah.
about there's a YouTube videos about in the Congo. They show all those kids that are being poisoned. They're in the mines trying to get the lithium, the stuff they need, cobalt or something. They need to make those
We're
batteries.
running out of
Nick
lithium,
it
we're
then.
running out of cobalt, we're running out of helium, we're running out of everything basically.
But I think they need cobalt. I think they need cobalt to make those batteries. I think there's something in there.
They need
not just-
cobalt in the cells to recharge, not and then they recycle them. So they claim it. And this is the thing with recycling old batteries is like it takes a lot of work to get the elements like cobalt and all that back out the batteries to reuse them.
Yeah, that's the problem. The
Yeah,
world's got
cobalt as
finite
well, and-
resources, and even with recycling, it's not going to solve it in the long run.
Yeah.
Planet Earth is going to be
Where's
screwed
this-
one of
where's
these
the
centuries.
insect? It says it's over here.
Glad I'm alive now, and not a couple hundred years from now. I don't know what
here it
it's going to be like then.
I won't worry about it.
No, I don't worry about it. I don't worry about much anymore at my age. I've learned worrying doesn't get you anywhere, so you might as well just make the best of every day you can. Even if it's a bad day, it's still a day, right? So.
Yeah, definitely.
Mosquitoes.
Uh-oh, where are we? Household products?
Yeah, I need the other.
Cleansers, garbage bags.
No, there's like these flies in the house. We never had flies in the freaking house.
You never had flies?
But they're these special traps that they have.
Oh yeah, those ones that hang from the ceiling or whatever.
Why are you all
No,
wet?
they're not the hang from the ceiling ones. It's ones that have like, it's like a little, I don't know.
Get one of them. These
Hold on, I
get
gotta-
every fly. Where's your bowl?
You know what's good to kill fruit flies is you put a cup of apple cider vinegar, and
Yeah.
they just fly in and drown themselves, little buggers.
Yeah, but this one that they have has apple cider vinegar in the formula.
Oh,
It's with that. So
that's the ingredient then.
trust me. Yeah. So, but I gotta find the at this Home Depot they didn't have.
Yeah, apple cider vinegar really works. I had a bloody infestation. I brought some bloody onions home. I think it was a year or two ago now in the summer. And I opened the cupboard one day, and there was about 1,000 of them flew out of my face.
Yeah.
It was a bloody nightmare.
Yes.
It took me about a week to kill them all, but it was bad. You got to really watch the produce when you bring it home.
Yeah, she's ready for food, but she's still got some in the bowl. She's being picky tonight, so she's not. I've just told her she's not having any more until she's eaten what's in there. So. She knows.
Gee, I'm just looking at little Steve's awesome media collection there. That's quite an array of
Yeah.
titles.
Well, thanks, bud.
You know,
Wow.
I have these. I bought in the other Home Depot. They have it a little different. It's for like fruit flies. They're these little red.
Yeah, the
Oh.
apples. Yeah.
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 It's probably about half of it PvP, to be fair.
Thank you.
That's without the
Okay.
DVD.
Because I'm looking
Really?
over here.
Wow.
Not fucking true.
Yeah,
I don't know.
little apple. Yeah.
No.
God, you're right. You're on top of the things. You know exactly where it is. If I don't know by now, you know about trees too. Oh,
Wait, wait.
is this it here?
Yeah, yeah. 91.
You got it. Yeah, so that means out of stock.
Out of stock. Okay, that's not good. I hate it when stuff is out of stock.
Oh, I see what you're saying up top. Ant killer combat.
I'm looking at
I need more cider.
Board.
You can't find it.
Having one of
They
those
work really well. What, like-
right
anti-intermittent-
now. I have them too. You can still use them.
What are you doing?
Apple cider vinegar.
Well, that's what we did. But you know, we have a homemade apple cider vinegar trap, and this one, I think it's something with apple cider vinegar. It's in the formula,
Yeah, I know.
but they all flock to that one. Even if I could just buy just that. Oh, that's what ants.
No,
I think I'd rather buy apple cider vinegar for like $1.50. It's a lot cheaper, and it'll get
Yeah,
the
that's what
job done.
everybody. They got them.
I mean, I have,
Yeah.
Oh well.
we had them, but
Uh
Oh,
oh.
oh.
Uh oh.
What are we going to do for entertainment now?
Internet connection lost.
I could
Wi-Fi
show you my
gone.
coins.
Phil, I'd rather not, mate. Thanks.
I've only got about
I'll save that for a
1,000
special
in here.
occasion.
1,000. New
Yeah,
ones.
isn't that one of the banned topics on here now? Coins, magnets.
Bobby, please come
He's not
back.
here.
Bobby, please come back.
He's gone.
Oh boy.
I've got these lovely 10 pences. Look.
Oh,
See, he started already, hadn't he? Sneaking a few in there while Andrew's not here.
Look, they've also got fish and chips. You won't be able
Oh,
to see
God.
that in the bloody camera. Fish and chips on it.
That's bizarre.
To be fair, I've
This
got
one?
a couple of the. I've got a collection of the 50p's.
You've got a collection of the 50p's. I bet you haven't.
Not as much as you. No. I forget what I said.
Those are the ones I got on Blue Card.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
only one bit of it.
Wow.
There's a few £1,000 worth in there.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
money in that.
Yeah, that's why I've been
Quite
scouring the
literally.
internet for
There's
it.
always money and money.
They're worth more than 50p. I tell you, I've got there's 3 in there that are worth 50 quid a shot.
Nice.
Wow, man, that's
Nice.
that's awesome.
Nope,
I've just
Andrew's
found
back.
a website that sells them.
He's back.
cheap.
He's back.
Oh, yeah.
He's back with another can of cider
Yeah, beer. Yeah,
to be
the cider's
victimized
good,
and
yeah.
consumed soon.
Cider. Nothing, Andrew. Nothing.
Bobby's now disappeared, so you're gonna have to entertain us, Andrew.
Yeah, Bobby lost his connection and vanished.
We could do another ABBA song.
So ABBA's got a new album coming out, I hear.
You see, they're doing a tour, aren't they? That's one of those.
It's going to be a
ones where they've got
virtual
the holograms.
Yeah, virtual thing. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess they wouldn't want to go out the way they look now, right? I mean, they're probably all old and wrinkly now, so they'll probably, do what they look like when they were like 30 or whatever.
Who is old and wrinkly?
ABBA.
ABBA. Oh, fucking hell, Christ! I fucking assassinate.
I don't know. I heard one of the new songs. It was all right, but it was pretty saccharine, pretty sugary.
Music is a banned subject on it now.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Oh.
Yeah, you would catch me doing bad subjects too.
So what is the list? Let's see. Music, coins.
Oh, coins.
Magnets.
I've got some of them. Magnets. I've got some magnets. Look.
Magnets are banned, are they?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
What's that?
Uh-oh.
Magnets?
What?
Magnets?
Oh, magnets.
Millions
Yes, I am
of
playing with some nanodots.
Nanodots. Oh, these.
We got them at a Gadget Show Live thing years ago.
I've got 64. I've got one with 15,000 in it.
Sod off, you.
I've got over 20,000 magnets in my house.
You can go off, people, Show off. I've only got about 5,000 Blu-rays. How's your Blu-ray collection looking?
I have streaming services, so about 1 million.
Yeah, I don't have any Blu-rays. I'm still on DVDs.
I don't have a Blu-ray player. I had to buy a DVD player the other day just to test the damn things.
That's because you're a bit more modern nowadays with the Blu-ray or the DVD player.
You had to buy a DVD player to test what?
DVDs. I don't own a DVD player.
Andrew.
VHS players are pretty cheap, though.
Why the fuck are you testing DVDs?
To see if the shit ones work, which are worth money.
Unbelievable.
If I get one that looks a bit scratched, I'm not going to bloody well buy one of these disc repair machines for £1,000. But I could just put in a £10 drive or something.
I have literally never fucking tested a DVD in my life, and I've never had a fucking return on one either.
Yeah, I just don't buy ones that are in shit condition anymore. I just buy ones that look
sometimes
brand
if you buy in bulk because there's a good few that you want in there, and you got to put up with all the shite that comes with it. If you're going to offload it, you got to either not bother and bin it, or inspect them, and if they're a bit shit but worth a bit of money, you got to test them. Really, doesn't take long. You put them in, you press play, it becomes a loading screen. You just go to a random chapter. If they're playing still, you take them out. You're done. 5 seconds.
Anyway, we need to distract me because my head is thinking about 2012 stuff.
2012.
That's a good film. Long film, good film.
Yeah, not the fucking film. As in just what happened in 2012. So that's
the year.
Fucking distract me.
What happened in 2012?
Was it end of the world? That was supposed to happen.
Obviously, if I want fucking
Mayan
distracting
calendar,
I don't want to talk about what happened in the year. I want fucking distracting.
Well, from 2012.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
From all the shit that happened. What happened then?
So what should we talk about then to distract Andrew?
Lasers.
With the money racket.
We're not talking about fucking lasers.
I've got a new laser.
Have you been buying fucking media from John? Because all of his is fucking shit. He never tested either. Got a disc repair machine, but he doesn't know how to turn it on.
It's a spirit level with a laser on it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, if I was going to buy bulk media, I'd definitely get a DVD
make sure your
repair
beer's
machine.
level, see?
Right, we're going to throw it open to the chat for a conversational subject.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Let's have the chat
And yes,
decide.
John, I did buy a shitbox of that media.
Yeah, that's the only way I'd take any media that wasn't pristine, is if it was a huge pile in the bargain. But I'm pretty picky
Mine
when I'm
cost
buying
7 pence
individual
each, but
titles
most
now.
of them are worth 6p.
Most of them aren't worth anything, even if they're in mint condition anyway, though. Really.
They're not, especially with Magpie and World Books
Yeah.
in the UK.
That's it.
What's that?
Saturating the
DVD?
market.
You really got to look for the really choice stuff that you know is actually, you know, worth something.
Damien's
It's still
been doing
out
alright
there.
with them
There's still
recently, anyway.
titles.
My
what-
Angle Farm still
what-
hasn't sold.
DVDs.
Yeah.
Still titles
Yeah,
that are
I'm
worth a
doing-
lot
I've
if you can find the right one.
Loads of it. I was sorting out the office. I've got 4 shelves full of media now.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got a whole cupboard full of
Most
DVDs.
little box sets and various things. I picked up another one today that was worth 20 quid.
What's that?
A shitload of Doctor Who
I
from the
can't remember what it's
charity
called.
store the
I
other day.
paid £1.50 for it in the charity shop.
Some of the Doctor Who sales are really good.
Everyone wants
Yeah,
to talk
I think I
about
sold some of the
Q4.
older episodes for decent money.
Hang on. It is.
John's not impressed with your DVD purchases, Phil.
No, he knows about my 450 that I bought for 30.
No, what is it, man?
Called the Sandbaggers.
Oh, have you listed that already? I was having a look at your store earlier.
I only bought it today and listed it today.
Yeah, you got, like, say you've done well. You got that James Bond one as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I haven't sold it yet. I've only listed it.
Is that like a documentary or something?
It's had 3 views, so it's not exactly.
Never
That's
heard of that
probably
title.
me. That's one of them.
What's it called? The Teabaggers.
Sandbaggers.
Never heard that title.
I know what teabagging is.
No, sandbagging.
In
Fucking
fact, I'm going to suggest to a lady now that she teabags me.
Like the New York Times called it the best spy show in TV history.
I'd never heard of that show. It must be a British show or something.
But I think it's in black and white.
Must be old.
No, it's in colour.
Oh, not
Yeah,
so
Andrew, look, there's the evidence, mate.
Yeah.
old. There you go.
But that's just evidence that you fucking own it.
1978,
I mean, I'm pretty sure that you own every film going in that fucking collection.
No, mate, I'm not nowhere near.
That's still a
Nowhere
big
near.
collection, though.
I thought,
I thought I had a lot of DVDs, but your collection
I'm
is
trying to
immense
ask
compared to
Lauren
mine.
if he's ever teabagged anyone.
hidden behind that YouTube thing there is them other shelves I built. I've got another
Wow.
2 lots of shelves.
So how many
Full.
how many DVDs do you have, Steve? Like you must have like
I lost count, mate. I think
1,000 or something.
about 2 years ago was probably about 4,500 of
Oh my
Blu-ray.
God.
DVDs are different.
Wow.
DVDs I've probably got about 1,000,
That's crazy.
but I buy them
that's
at
a
a
lot.
rate where I'm well above 5,000, 6,000 now.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have. I don't know. What have I got for DVDs in my collection? I might have a couple hundred or something.
The thing is, unless I'm buying stuff online, I'm not. I don't really go out. I don't really do a lot. So this is how I spend my money, really.
No, I mean, hey, if you enjoy movies, why not, right?
Yeah, well, this is it.
I have got some fantastic DVDs that you could buy.
I doubt that.
Here we go.
Let's have a look at the Money Mental UK store
Sure.
and see what I've got.
Why
Out-
not?
If all else fails, I'll buy them off Phil instead then.
Out of my 450 listings, 87 of them are DVDs.
Wow.
Half of my eBay store is DVDs. Or,
Films and
DVD.
TV, is that the category? Here we go, DVDs and Blu-rays. You could have the X Factor interactive DVD game.
Wow.
Uh,
Never thought of that.
You could have Tim Minchin, ready for this,
Yeah.
live stand-up DVD. You could have an X-rental copy of Fight Club on VHS that I've obviously put in the wrong fucking category.
Wonder why it's not
You could
sold.
try putting it in.
oh man.
You could have Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas DVD,
That'll be
Ooh.
selling soon.
South Park
Mickey's Twice Upon a
Series
Christmas.
14
Ooh, like a bit
with
of
the
Mickey
show
Mouse.
twice and no fuckers paid for it. Oh, I have got the greatest superhero film of all time on
Here we
DVD.
go.
Oh, here we go.
Green
Popeye.
Lantern.
I've got
That's
a copy
a good
of
one,
Green
Andrew.
Lantern 3D that I still haven't listed because it's only worth about £1.
Yeah,
I've
it's
got
probably
the
one of the
Green
worst
Lantern
superhero
listed
movies
for
ever made, actually.
£5.95 bargain price, starring Ryan Reynolds, Blake Lively, and Tim Robbins.
You cannot sell that. You love Ryan Reynolds.
Fucking hate the man.
Yeah, we know Andrew's secretly Ryan Reynolds' fan
Oh,
club
it's just he's
manager.
got posters everywhere, mate. He loves him.
Exactly.
Oh, the fucking town's obsessed with him. It's ridiculous.
Reynolds is a good Canadian boy, though, so got to stand up for him. And the
I
Deadpool
have
movies
got-
are fabulous.
I have got hit Indian film Slumdog Millionaire.
Yeah, I got that one too on DVD,
I've got
sealed,
that.
and I can't give it away.
Hang on.
I have got Thumbelina on DVD, brand new and sealed. I've had that for 3 years.
Wait.
3 years.
Got it.
There you go.
Hello.
I have got Animal Farm for 19 quid sealed.
Yeah, we don't want to know about your fucking pornos, okay? This is a respectable.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's that kind of Animal Farm.
It is.
£2.47
Yeah,
for my Slumdog.
Slumdog Millionaire is just way
Nice.
too many
Oh,
copies
it's-
floating
why
around
are
out
you
there.
undercut? Mine's up for $2.95. You're undercutting me, bastard.
Oh, I've just had a sale.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Is it
No,
time
it's
for
it's
guess the
not.
price?
You could do guess the price if you want to do guess the price.
Okay,
got
any
probably-
clues? Any clues?
It's not media.
Oh. And it doesn't
Is it
end
the
in a
fridge?
0 or?
Could be
No, it
anything.
ends in my standard 97 pence.
Oh, 97. Okay.
1997.
Nope.
Right, I need a £12
$24.97.
sale. I need a £12 sale to hit 100 quid. Come on.
Right. Okay. The clue is this sale takes me over 100 quid.
$29.97.
I've spent all fucking day trying to get to 100 quid. Wankers.
$49.97.
Right. We've had 29.97 and 49.97. So there's a
$39.97.
Not fair. Not fair.
That's how fucking good I am.
You
It
just
is.
gave it to him.
a sewing machine. It's actually an overlock sewing machine,
I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
what that means.
and it's going down to
Yeah,
this is neck of the woods.
A sewing machine. How much does that cost to ship there?
I've charged £8.49 postage. It'll go
£8. That's like, I don't know, $12 or $13 here probably. Man, I'd never ship it for that here. It probably
Hey,
cost me
Andrew,
like 40
your little
bucks or something.
trainers are rare, are they?
You guys have such great shipping rates in the UK. Man, you guys are lucky.
what's rare?
Your little trainers.
Very rare. My
You
little
can pay
trainer
for it now before midnight.
sold out.
Are they? Wow. Mind you, you've done all right with them, haven't you?
I've
Never
made a
got-
shitload of money from Lidl this week.
Have you?
I'm practically out of stock of Lidl merchandise. What have we got left now? Couple
Well,
of
I'm
short-
curious. How much did you go in there with, Andrew?
I spent 220 quid in Lidl.
Wow.
220 quid.
Did you get some
got a
funny
£10
looks at the cashier or something?
coupon. Did you get your
Well,
£10
I went
coupon
in
for
more
using
than
the app?
one branch.
All right.
Just all in one branch. So,
But did you get your £10 coupon for going over £200?
well, no, because again, as I've just said to Steve, this is in more than one branch.
Yes, but on the app, it doesn't matter where you spend it.
I don't have a fucking app, do I? Do I look like
Wow,
an
you
you
should have
just
had an
lost
app. You didn't say
£10
tenner.
then, haven't you?
Idiot.
Who the fuck has apps? Fuck's sake.
Hey, I even downloaded the eBay app last week. And I know bugger all about apps.
Little app.
Finally got my cell
Big
phone
£10,
working, which is good.
See? When that bar hits 200
Yeah,
quid,
they've paid.
I get £10.
Gee, do they have that? Gee, I wonder if they have that here. Wow, that's good. £10. Bam. Nice.
Who the fuck wants to spend that much money in Lidl? I mean, what
Well,
would
apparently you
buy
just
in Lidl
did.
to spend that much?
You just did.
Some people have all kinds of money to spend.
No, Lidl is a fucking shit. So you can't physically buy 200 quid's worth of stuff. The entire fucking shop
I
is worth
did.
about
I
100
have.
quid.
I do. This includes alcohol,
Actually, yeah,
unlike
the
a lot
fucking
of other
price.
supermarkets.
Yeah, but the
You
fucking
can
you don't
have-
want to drink Lidl. Why would you want to do that when you can buy fucking Taurus at Aldi?
You can buy all sorts of
Vastly
alcohol.
superior product.
Wow. I don't want to buy a map.
I'm impressed they actually. I saw some maps at the boot fair on Sunday, and I thought, do it on Wednesday. Do I buy some?
No, never buy maps.
Yeah, buy them.
Yeah, I'm on £116.93 for the day now.
Look at you go.
Somebody needs to buy something for 12 quid from them. In fact, let's share the store. Where is it?
There we go.
Or 6 people buy something for £2.
Yeah, no.
That's too much work doing all the shipping.
How is that fucking Star Wars?
Okay, Andrew, show us your store. Show us your goods, man.
How is what Star Wars?
That Vans off the wall backpack. It's not like
Yeah.
the smallest
What?
amount of Yodas on it.
It's got fucking Yoda on it.
Yeah, but look,
Oh,
it's got the flowers are bigger than the fucking whatever that is.
That is a limited edition fucking backpack, that is.
Right. God, I don't even know what that is looking at
You should
that.
buy it. They go for
People will
fucking...
buy anything these days, won't they?
Well, I know the seller is doing a good deal for £12, isn't he?
I'm not
I'm
fucking
gonna see
selling
what
that
it's
for
got
12
for
quid. It
about
cost
I
me
have
a
no
quid.
idea. I have no idea if it's a
It
good
cost
deal.
you what? How much did it cost you?
What?
No, he's gone silent.
How
Come on,
much
Andrew, show us your
cost me a
store.
pound?
Cost you £1.
Yeah.
Wow. Nice bag though, mate.
Yeah, the condition's a bit fucked on it, to be honest.
You've got it up though
Is
for
Is that what you put in the
40 quid, haven't you?
description?
Yeah. Definitely worth 40 quid, but it's a bit fucked, haven't you?
Please see photos.
How much do you actually need to the penny, Andrew?
Let's have a look.
No point in it being like £12 if it's like £12 and 10p. Otherwise, you'll end up with £99.90.
Hey mate, I'm prepared to go to 10p. I'm prepared. So if you said 10p
You've still
extra,
got more
10p's.
DVDs for
10p's.
sale.
I've got 10p's. Have you seen?
oh, Phil's got 10p's.
I
This one-
need £11 and 7 pence.
Right, somebody buy something for £10.99.
This one's got a tea bag on it.
You can get an. I'd be rather watching Friends travel mug glitter coffee cup for £10.95. I better not buy another Funko Pop off him after the last one.
Wow, what was the last one?
The fucking jar
Oh.
I had with parcels to go to get fucking refunded on that one because fucking Hermes sat on it.
Sorry, Hermes sat on it.
It was crap. I've probably still got the photo somewhere.
Yes, I did a quality package. And then fucking parcels to go said, "Oh, your claim's been rejected. We don't cover damage." I said, "The fucking thing's crushed in half." Oh no, it's just the outer packaging. I said, "The fucking Funko Pop is crushed. Look at it." Yeah, but that's just the box it's in. I said, "For fuck's sake,
That's
maybe
how it
survive
turned
that."
up to me, and like, it's all damaged in that one corner.
You should have packed it better, shouldn't
It's nothing to do with the packing. It was packed well. It just unfortunately happened that I'd packed it well in that fucking corner.
Mate, you want to see that? You know that Scotch stuff?
That's how it turned up.
Wow. You're not happy with that then, no?
No, I've still got it. Hang on, where is it?
We just take it out of the box. It's fine. No one knows. Mate, yeah, I was going to say that Scotch stuff that Chris got. Jesus Christ! After a few days of that being sealed, you cannot open it for love nor money.
So basically, it's a useless product.
Oh no, it definitely does a job. There's no way anybody's nicking it. It's not worth their time to try and open it. But I was saying to him, he sent me a DVD and a game in it. I was like, don't send it me again, please. I've literally broke the case trying to open it. The stuff doesn't move.
Yeah.
Wow.
Crushed bits.
That's all right.
I keep my
not
Funko
a
Pops in the
valuable one.
boxes as well.
Yeah.
They're over there. Mate, I'm struggling to find any quality merch on this shop.
Which
Yours.
you've just found a fucking a unique fucking Star Wars bag, for fuck's sake.
Yo, I've always wanted a Stein. Have you got any?
The
Stein
fucking
is
loads of
cutting my
bastards.
Bernardo's
They won't
charity
sell for
shop at
shit.
the moment.
Actually, speaking of Star Wars, was my mic working? Oh, hopefully it is. Yeah, I'm just on. Oh, of course.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah.
you
No, I was
can
just
make
looking
it
at the
go.
YouTube. So yeah, of course it's working.
£10.95. Bargain.
I haven't
Jesus.
actually weighed those either to see if they're over 2
Oh, they
kilos.
won't weigh fuck all.
Oh, bollocks.
Jesus, I'm glad I don't need those suckers yet.
They weigh more than you think. They will be close to the 2 kilo mark.
Ooh. Just stick the shipping label on that box and just send it through.
And embarrass the hell out of the customer.
That'll get you a negative feedback. Discreet packaging.
Yeah, the customer might not
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Here's
That's funny.
Mandy has made me very jealous because what have I wanted to be buying this year, Damien?
Sorry?
What is the one thing I wanted to buy this year?
Better shirts.
The fucking
What's the one
shirts are
thing you
amazing.
wanted to buy?
Start of this year, banging on about it. I was looking at them. The fucking prices were crazy.
Little trainers.
No, I can't remember. You're talking
I
bloody
can't
nearly
remember.
a year ago now. What was it?
A van.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
you're right.
yeah.
You wanted a van.
I was going to
That
buy a
was
van.
nice.
Thanks for letting us know, Damien.
Mandy has bought a van. I'm very
Nice.
jealous of that.
Ah.
Is that when you started having problems with your Land Rover?
Yeah, the fucking Land Rover. The problem is, me having problems with the Land Rover has meant I cannot buy a van.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Oh, wow. So you're sinking all your money into keeping the Land Rover going?
For now,
Keeping a car going, I think.
Yeah,
myself,
I know the feeling. My car's been acting up the last 10 days or so, too.
Mate, you're not having much luck at the minute, are you?
Oh, my luck has sucked the last month, man. I've had a bad
Don't put
run.
maple syrup in it. Goodness.
Yeah, shit. I wish I had some maple syrup. I don't even have that in the
you know
cupboard right now.
what? You know what you should do? You should list some stuff on eBay, sell it, and make money.
Yeah, if eBay still had PayPal and I knew I could get my money in a day like I used to, I would
You still
have
can.
listed
It's about a day or
tons of
two
shit.
now.
But the bloody
Well,
managed
there's prices
payments,
of
since I haven't been
platform
on there
stuff.
over a year, I hear it can take 2 weeks before they release the funds.
No, that's hog
That's-
shit.
Legally blonde.
That's bollocks. You get
And
it
I
within
just
a
don't
day.
have the money right now to be paying for shipping because, by the time I pay rent and a couple of bills, a week from now,
Notwithstanding the weekend,
it's
I
like,
get mine the next
I'm going to
working
be
day.
waiting until my next paycheck 2 weeks
Mine-
later.
I get mine the
Mine-
next working day, every afternoon.
Is next
Really?
working.
Always?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, but you've
Never-
been on regularly. I haven't been on there in like 13 or 14 months.
There are people. My mum.
Makes no
has
difference.
just-
Their pay,
My mum has just
their pay
started an
systems
eBay account.
don't care.
My mum has just started an eBay account to sell her stuff. She's never been on it before. No fucking record of eBay. She gets paid the next day by managed payments.
Yeah, but that's in the UK. I don't know if I hope
This
who
is
knows
just
what
Use
they do in
Aiden.
Canada. They
Aiden
always
isn't
seem
a
to screw
UK
us
company.
over here.
Aiden's an American
just
country.
more
company.
excuses.
No, I'm not trying to make excuses, Andrew. It's just like I got to
It's
pay
every
my
week.
rent and stuff first. I don't want to take a chance on.
Every
You know.
week is excuses for not listing.
No.
It's just
Hey. Do you think I'm happy? Do you think I'm happy? They're like,
Well-
no, I'm not happy. I would like to have listed shit a month ago, but it's
Well,
just
why
like,
haven't you?
well, now my car has started acting up, so that could cost me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds.
None of that stops you from
Sell
listing
some
stuff.
shit.
on
Yeah,
eBay.
it does stop you when you got to manage the funds and you only got so much money in the bank at the moment. It does stop you. I might
No,
have
it
to
doesn't.
sink. I might have to
You
sink
get- you
300-400 in a
sell-
car in a week.
You sell stuff on eBay. People pay you for it. You use that money to ship it out.
Yeah, if they release the funds. That's what I'm concerned about.
Well, no, too.
Because I just don't. I've never used managed payments. I signed up for it long ago, but I've never actually used it. So I don't know. I guess I'm probably being paranoid or something. But I just preferred it when we had PayPal.
And put something on eBay and buy it yourself. Something really cheap or stupid. Buy it yourself just to see when the money goes in.
Oh, that's a great idea, Phil.
Andrew, how long have you had
Thanks, Phil. That's a great idea. Yeah.
When you do get around to getting back in the swing of things, you've got some history. You've got some. It's not brand new.
My feedback is still 100% on there. You know, I mean, everything's good. I mean, I'm not a top-rated seller like I used to be, but I'm still above standard. So,
as an alternative, why not bundle some stuff up, put it on Facebook Marketplace, no listing free, collection from your home, no postage fees, get the money in, and then use that money to fund any shipping costs.
Yeah, that's an idea too. Yeah, I guess if they picked it up on the weekends, because I am working during the week. But yeah, if I put in, pick up on Saturday or whatever.
Andrew, how long have you had
Thanks, Andrew. Yeah, I guess I've had such a bad run of luck the last while. I mean, with the reduced salary for a few months there too. Thank God I'm going to get a decent-sized paycheck a week from now. But yeah, things have not been easy. But I know in another month or two, by the end of next month, I think things are going to be back on track.
I'm about to make a sale. Go on, Steve. What were you saying?
Oh my God!
I said, how long have you had that Houston shirt?
I've got a Houston shirt.
Yeah, it's Seattle, Houston. These Houston. Yeah, it's gone out of my head now. I'm still going down.
Texas, you have a problem.
Not me. The Houston Dynamo.
Let's have a look. Hang on.
Well, that's how long you've had it, then, isn't it?
Dynamo. Are they a basketball team?
Away shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that will take a while to sell because
they're basketball, right? Dynamo.
No, it's football.
No,
football. Houston Dynamo is football. Are they like NFL?
I remember you getting it about the same time as you got the Netherlands one.
I don't remember the NFL team.
I got that, and I can't remember the other MLS team one, but another MLS one. The other MLS one is gone, but that one is.
Football. Oh, which we call soccer here. Now I get it. Yeah. Dynamo. They are MLS. Yeah.
Do you want red?
Well, yeah. I would take 50%.
Would you?
Yeah.
It depends how desperate you are. You might take 30%.
So I'm taking this. It's been listed a while.
No, I would take 50%. It's a very unique item.
Is it?
It's only one.
I say it's unique. I'm just going to have a look to see if they. For fuck's sake. That is not 50%. We've had a sale, folks.
Do you mean that's not 50%? It is 50%.
It's not. You're 2p short.
Fuck right. I'm not paid now till tomorrow.
What? No.
Pay at 1 minute past midnight.
No. Fucking cancel sale.
You dare put it as dispatched?
I can't. Otherwise, I'll pay for. So I've had a sale, folks, but we can't pay guest the price until the buyer buys it, pays for it. Once it's paid for,
over £100.
Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we?
I have another game we can play.
£11.50.
How many mini mice do I have?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There's more behind me. There's tons there. There's tons there. I think there's some over there. That doesn't include the other rooms.
There you go.
All right, folks, it's time for Guess the Price of Money Mental UK.
£11.50.
No.
Not with his prices. You're joking, aren't you?
You've got a fucking bargain there. I mean, I paid $2.99 for that shirt, for fuck's sake.
You've had it since 2015.
I have not. I've had it since 2012. That's why it's 2014. Nice top, that. You could probably send that in to Classic Football Shirts for a profit.
No, I'll keep it, mate. I like collecting football shirts, so.
I reckon they would give 25 for it.
Huh?
I reckon they would give 25 for it.
Yeah.
I say reckon. I probably got a quote from them on it. I probably just undersold the fucker because I thought I could get more on eBay for it. Fucking teaches me, doesn't it?
14.
We still haven't had a correct price. I can tell you it's a number ending in a 5. Because somebody can't do maths.
Fuck right off.
Get down.
I don't feel half as bad now you're taking the piss of what I called you yesterday.
What did you call? Hang on.
So I said to Steve, right, I've been watching fucking Prison Break, Anna. Obviously Chris has been watching it. Anyway, I was watching it back again, and I said to him, that guy who plays Haywire looks like Andrew.
I haven't seen Prison Break.
Yeah, I haven't seen Prison Break, but I assume that's not a compliment.
I used it the other way around, though. I went, he looks like Andrew, not the Andrew looked like him. But I'd said that in private, and he brought it up on the fucking chats yesterday. I was like, you bastard.
Nothing's private on the internet, really, is it?
Not now he said it.
We have got a correct guest in the chat, but I don't know whether we should just fucking disqualify him for continuing to put guesses in afterwards.
That's not quite the best picture of him, Andrew. Let's be clear.
The hair is very similar.
It was the hair. That's why I said it. Obviously, Andrew is about 7 foot, and so is that guy.
It's the lack of knowing how to actually use a comb that I think gives the effect.
Oh no, he was proper gel back when we come on this before.
Gelled.
There you go.
It bloody.
I can kind of see the comparison now. Actually, yeah.
He's probably fucking.
Sorry, Andrew.
We're allowing that because he's
funny.
just paid for his order.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
It takes a few minutes to come through, so
it'll probably get me wrong in the post.
I am now on. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 consecutive days of £100. I want to get the big 10 tomorrow.
Nice.
You're going to get no sales day.
Exactly, Mandy. He's had a bloody bargain there. Bargain.
He's had you off. Really? What are you talking about? I've had you off all the other way around there.
Mandy's obviously referring to the bargain price. You've just got a £40 shirt for, although the competition turns out to be slightly cheaper.
I could have ended up buying a little pair of trainers for 35, couldn't I, Andrew?
Exactly. The missus could be rocking a fucking pair of little trainers now.
Just be joking. She's size fucking 8. Yours is 6.5 on there.
My last ones, I did have some 8s. They sold.
Come on, where's your ball?
I think if I got some of them, she'd probably chuck them at me, to be fair. And apparently, from what I hear, the soles are quite thick on them, so it probably knocked me out.
Do you know my biggest problem with the little trainers is that they only got to size 11.5, I think they did. Well, I never saw any 11.5s, but there was no fucking size. I genuinely wanted a pair for myself. No size 12s. They don't make size 12.
How long is it going to be before the art falls out on it? You know what I mean? They've got to be restocking them now, surely, to Christ.
No, they're one off. They do them in the continents every year.
Yeah.
Be the same year. Yeah. I've been flipping. This is not the first time I've flipped little trainers.
Wow.
Except the last time I was selling for 70 quid. But that was
Fucking
before
hell.
they were released in the UK.
So is this like a brand name Little Trainers? Or?
Lidl is a food shop. It's a food place. It's like Asda or Morrison's or
I've
Aldi.
never heard of it.
Aldi.
There you
Yeah.
go. It's excellent. It's excellent how you tell the Canadian the names of some English supermarkets as a reference point.
Wow.
I
Sad
have
dog,
no idea what Little Trainers are or is.
They are the hottest selling. I kid you not, the hottest selling trainers on eBay.
They look
Oh, well,
shit.
I'll see if I can get
So
a
is
picture up for you.
that's the brand name then, Andrew?
Lidl is the name of the supermarket chain.
Let me
I'm
show you
totally
these
lost.
monstrosities. Fuck off.
There is
Let
a
me show you.
supermarket chain, a German supermarket chain, a rival to Aldi called Lidl.
Yep, here we
And
go.
they have produced some
God.
really fucking horrendous trainers.
Those are hideous.
Yep.
I wouldn't be caught. I wouldn't put those. They wouldn't put those on me when they buried me. Much less
Quality
walk
control
around
on
in
them.
them.
Look at the price on this one.
I've got one at £599. Someone.
Look at feature.
This has got
at
to
that
be
price.
some trendy shit that the millennials are going
1,300
for or
quid.
something.
Free postage.
I can't see anybody over like 30 wearing those things. God, those things are hideous.
45 quid.
Are they even well made? They're probably not even comfortable.
These are
The
the ones.
£12.99p, mate.
These are the ones that I used to sell.
Uh-huh.
So this is a sale from July. Actually,
They look identical, mate.
You can get,
These are
you get the shorts as well. You get shorts, little swimming shorts as well from Lidl's.
Okay.
I used to buy them on auction for like 20 quid and sell them for 50 quid.
Nice.
20 quid shipped. It was great. But now everyone fucking knows about Little Trainers. It's not a fucking secret anymore.
So the market's saturated now.
No, it's not saturated. Well, it is. It's full, but they've started selling them in the UK. Is the point? That's why it's.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah, but if everybody's jumped on the
45
bandwagon, you're not going to make the profit anymore.
45 quid a shot. He sold 4 already. It could be you, Andrew. Actually, I don't know.
That is.
Where's it from? From Swansea.
I mean,
That's another Welsh
look
person.
at that guy. He looks like he should be in a circus. The guy on your phone looks like he should be a circus clown. Really, seriously. I mean, look at that getup.
That's Andrew's clothing range that he's currently stocking.
That's horrible.
Although he didn't get the jumper.
Who the hell would ever wear that in the real world? Seriously.
Well, as we've just discussed not 10 minutes ago.
That's clearly Andrew buying the stuff.
I wanted to fucking buy a pair.
No, I'm talking about the whole getup, not just the shoes.
So, Andrew, how many would you say you bought from one store?
Oh, I bought the most I bought in one store of trainers was probably only about 4 or 5, but it wasn't just the trainers I was buying.
But did they see you as a reseller like a mile off, or was you like, yeah, these are for my family for Christmas?
He said to me, "What you do? Are you going to put one on eBay?" I said, "Yeah."
And they didn't give a shit. That's good.
Because no, it's just
They don't care. It's a shop.
Well, they really shouldn't care. I mean, but you know how some places get, all
thing with Lidl,
uppity
they
about,
change their stock every single
resellers.
week anyway. They call it the middle of Lidl.
That whole
range.
I mean, they shouldn't care if they're making money, right? But it's like some bloody charity shops that don't want resellers' business.
You could look like that, but £33.43. That's all.
Lidl.
Which
I was in Lidl today.
I
bought myself a wireless.
Just the trainers I was selling for 35 quid.
£33.43 would cost you for that whole get-up.
£45. One mush on here was selling them from Swansea. He sold 4 today.
Wow. You must have been laughing every single sale you got of those trainers.
40 quid richer they got for the mobility scooter charger in the end. Yeah, so that's put me into profit on me auction purchases. That I was happy with that. Yeah, I was. people have got more for the trainers than I did. I was getting like 35 quid, 30 to 35 quid a pair, but I just wanted to flip them quick.
Money in the bank. Money in the bank.
Exactly. I'd rather have the money
$12.99 each.
in my pocket. The swim shorts were a £5 each. I've sold those for between £12.99 to 20 quid.
Yeah, that's going
That's
right.
really
About
good.
14, 15 quid. I've seen them go.
If you can pay 5 and sell them for 20, that's a nice margin.
Did you bother with the socks?
I was in there when they were stocking them, and I looked at them. I
socks.
thought, "What the hell?" And I did just walk past them. I shouldn't have. I should have bought the whole bloody lot.
We've all done that, though, Phil.
I would have got £10.
There's
I would
always
have got £10
times-
just for buying them.
There's always times we walk by something and then later we found out I should have bought that. Live and learn, right?
I sold stuff years ago. Should have kept it.
Yeah.
They were released
Wish
on
I
the
kept my
Friday.
vinyl collection and had them to sell on eBay now. I would have probably made 10 times more money.
The little range was released on the Friday. I didn't bother going shopping for them until the Saturday because I had
Did you
so
not?
much on the Friday. So I didn't. If I'd gone out on the Friday, I could have spent £1,000. But
Wow.
Do you have more than one little store near you? You do, don't you?
yeah,
Because some little stores put out their Thursday stuff or what date they say in their magazine. They put it out the evening before or sometimes 2 days.
Did
I've
you
done,
know that was coming
arbitrage
out on
in
that
their-
day,
on their
though?
Lego. Well, they tell you in their books.
yeah, it was well announced. I knew they were coming out on
They
the
put in
Friday.
their little they got their pamphlet things, haven't they, about a week in advance?
I don't know. I don't really shop at Lidl, to be fair, mate.
Retail arbitrage. You got to keep your eye on the ball.
Ah, well, clearly. Who knew that they'd go mental?
Yeah, well, that's the trouble, isn't it? I didn't. I walked past thousands of pounds of it.
Why
I
are they buying them on
could
eBay?
easily have picked up all of it.
They buy them on eBay because they're sold out in Lidl. That's the point, Sean. Everyone's fucking bought them to sell on eBay. They're a limited release. They're not like, you could go in there every day and they restock them.
Hey,
That's their thing, though, isn't it? Every single week they replace virtually all of their middle of Lidl stuff or a new range. And it's always worth looking out down there because sometimes you pick up some good shit.
Well,
I buy all their Lego when it's really cheap because you can never buy it again. You can get Harry Potter sets in there. I think they were doing them a few months ago, $3.99 a set.
fuck
So
me,
I bought all of them from 4 shops. I'm waiting to quarter 4 for them.
I noticed the other day, Lou noticed the other day that there's the Asda had discounted FIFA 21 to a tenner.
22's coming out.
Yeah, I know it's coming out in like a week or so, innit? But
Yeah.
like she was like, "Oh, it's on the Switch. It's like a tenner." I was like, "Fucking hell! When did that come out?" She went, "Oh, about half an hour ago." I saw the post. I was like, "Right, okay." So I went down to the local Asda to get one, and I thought I had a look, and it was like 20 quid trading at CEX. So I was like, "Oh, I'll pick up one for myself, and then I might pick up a couple just to trade in." And I got there, and I was like, they were all still on the shelf. I'm like, "Yeah, brilliant." Picked 3 up. Went to the guy. I was like, "Right, can I get 3 of these, please?" You could just see it in it. The longer he was taking, looking for these games, I'm going, he's not got them. He's not got them.
They don't have
They're
it.
just
Yeah,
display
I was
cases.
like-
Oh, no, display
I was
cases.
like-
or something.
Literally, I was like, right, okay, can you try the PS4? He's like, yeah, out of stock. Xbox, out of stock. I was like, why are they all on the shelves? He was like, oh, because they pay for the rental space.
Yeah, it's display stock. I'm well aware that's what I do for a living.
What's the
I'll put
the
them
point of having these things out if they're not available? I mean,
They do
the
it.
price hadn't, they didn't have like an out of stock sticker or anything.
Yeah, they do it
Lack
all the
of staff.
fucking time. And that's the
To
ancestral.
store themselves
It
out
does
with
me
lack
head
of
in.
staff. That's why they employ agency like me to go in to help them out. We have to do a lot of store support for them.
I mean, the thing is that they were quick enough to put it down to £10 because it said on the thing £10 on the shelf.
But it's a countrywide sort of thing. And if the store's got them, they've got them. They're just going to get rid of them. And then
The thing is, if the
whoever's
deals
rented that space will then put in their new product.
trouble is, if you see these deals on Facebook, on a Facebook post in a group,
They've already gone, haven't
already
they?
too late.
Yeah. I'll just start on the off
It doesn't
chance
make
I'd have a
sense.
look.
They're not posting that thing until they've cleared
It's probably
out
a
their
bragging.
area.
It's a disguised bragging post, isn't it?
You need to be the man who makes the post. That's the trick.
Hey,
That's
I just thought, you know what? For the sake of a tenner, I'll have it on the Switch. I think I've got like 17 or 18 or whatever on there. I was like, I'll just get 21. I'm not bothered about getting the latest one yet. Well, I
the
was
thing
proper
is,
pissed off.
version is literally just a reskinned version of the previous year, and they've admitted that. You
Oh,
can
yeah,
see
yeah.
It's a reskinned version. It's not
Yeah,
even
absolutely.
nothing
Absolutely.
updated at all. Which is why
Well, it'd be the last one where Messi's at Barca, though, isn't it? And Ronaldo's at Juventus,
It
and
was just a money grab.
Aguero's at City. Would have been the last one for that.
FIFA games are the laziest bloody games ever.
But the Switch games seem to hold quite a bit of value. I was quite impressed with them.
The biggest problem I have with FIFA, right? Tell you what it is that I'm absolutely fucking shit at it.
Yeah, same. That's why I don't play it that often.
Doesn't interest me at all.
I any fucking kind of game.
I picked up the Aladdin and Lion King. I want to say remastered, but it's not really remastered for the Switch the other day, like a classic collection. But I turned it on, and it was like literally half the screen size. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This. And I had a look online.
Have you seen they're adding the N64 to it?
They're adding, yeah, and I think they're adding the Jungle Book as well. The Jungle Book game. But them two games were amazing. They were just great games playing.
No, I mean not on the Switch. They're adding. You know, if you pay for the online service, you've got the NES and the SNES.
Oh yeah.
And they're adding the Nintendo 64 and the Mega Drive next month.
Wow.
What, Nintendo was selling Mega Drive shit?
They're adding a virtual
emulator sort of thing.
Emulator.
Okay,
I mean, Sega doesn't do consoles anymore. So Sonic's been on bloody Nintendo for bloody best part of a decade now.
Yeah. Yep. But,
and they're releasing special controllers as well. Re-releasing like a wireless version of the N64 controller and the Mega Drive controller.
I've got loads of N64 controllers for my consoles.
You've got to think. You've got to look at Nintendo, right, and look at Sega and think, how badly did Sega fuck things up? That they're now having to put their stuff on a fucking Nintendo console.
I don't think it was even that.
Software now. I mean, Sega on all platforms.
Exactly. Yeah, because they fucked things up so badly.
Yeah,
Did they though, or did they just think, you know what, we're not competing with PlayStation and Microsoft, or Sony and Microsoft?
No, I mean
Really?
this was it. I mean, they got pushed out. I mean, there is really only the market space for two major consoles.
Yeah.
I mean, Nintendo always sits like just outside. I mean, the Wii and the Switch it targets a different audience than the PS4 or the Xbox. So it was always Nintendo and Sega. All through
They were the
80s and
major
90s.
players. They controlled the console market. Nintendo and Sega carved up between them.
Yeah.
And
then Sony came along with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
And the PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 just blew the Sega Saturn and the Sega Dreamcast out the water.
Would Microsoft have succeeded though if they didn't have Halo?
No.
I don't think so either. I think that was the biggest thing for them back then.
It was Halo and it was the online service.
Yes, it was. Yeah, the early online bits.
That's what made it Halo. Halo was the killer app, and like the online whatever they call it Game Pass it was the killer service, and that is what made the Xbox.
On a slightly different topic though, I'd forgot how bloody hard the old games were when you're looking at like your Aladdin and your Lion King, and then I got Tony Hawk's remastered as well. That's frustrating.
Back in those, I mean, the games were made sort of artificially hard because they weren't that particularly big.
Yeah.
So they made because they only had a certain amount of memory on the cartridges to put on them.
Yeah.
So they made them artificially hard, so it took you longer to complete them, so it made you feel like you're getting money's worth.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go back to the Game Boy and you look at some of the games on the Game Boy, they were incredibly short.
Yeah.
Like 4 levels or whatever, and you pay your 30 quid or whatever the top. And it's like because you could barely complete you couldn't complete the last bloody level. So
Yeah.
you're playing it over and over and over and over again. You think you got your money's worth. There's no internet to tell people how to do it.
Makes sense.
I mean, you go back to the original Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yeah.
What's he doing to me?
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
They wouldn't have. I don't think they have the patience for them nowadays, would they?
No.
Not for them.
Sort of complete these days as well. I mean,
everybody wants instant gratification these days, don't
to
they?
release a game, but they would be short. Because one space constraints and 2 time constraints, because they couldn't add to it at a later date like they can now.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll release the bones of the game and say, right, okay, there's an update in 2 months.
Mind you, the thing is, back then, when you bought a game, that was the game, wasn't it? Then it wasn't 12 different add-ons and £1,000 worth of stuff that you could buy for the game.
FIFA.
You joke.
Yeah. Well, it's all games as service these days, isn't it?
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
That's where the money is.
I mean, it weren't too bad. Like when Call of Duty and that first came out, and it was like, well, you could buy the map pack, but it was a whole lot of them.
That's another franchise that's been milked to death.
Yeah, of course it is. But the thing is that you pay that one additional money and you get the whole map packs. It'd just be like every time they released another one would come out. You get it. But nowadays, it's just fucking. There's so much money in these things.
Yeah.
My son plays. What's the big ones? Fortnite and another one. He spends so much money on them.
Apex Legends.
So much money on them.
Fortnite's huge still.
Yeah, but
I think it's gone downhill actually though.
See some of the
you have to buy stuff.
I'm waiting for the sequel.
The Old Republic is coming out on the Switch next month.
Hang on. Andrew's got a joke. Go on.
I'm waiting for the Fortnite sequel month long to come out.
I knew that was coming.
No, that 28 days later.
Yeah. But yeah, he's plowed so much money out into that. I just feel bad for him.
Yeah,
he gets to enjoy playing, and it's just ridiculous.
My nephew's well into it as well. He's like 7, and he's better at it than half the adults that play it. It's like, what do you want for your birthday? V-Bucks.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I started playing Fortnite like 10 months ago.
Still on my account.
Do you not want something physical for you? No. This is physical, man. It's not. It's like a gun, the game, or you know what I mean?
Or if it is something physical, it's Fortnite merch.
Yeah.
I got
Fortnite bag or Fortnite.
But it is like the virtuals become more important than the real.
Yeah, actually, I have made some good money from Fortnite merch. So.
Yeah, so have I picked up.
You can't complain, gents. Actually, really great game.
Fortnite's still a good game, but I think the last season or so, it's kind of, I don't know, it's just not as good as it used to be.
Have you been following it recently though, PvP? Some of the new characters they brought out, like Venom and
I haven't
Superman
played much in the last couple of weeks,
good.
so because I know the new season started about a week and a half ago or something.
They got so much sponsorship going on from such high end players. Every single month there's a whole new pile of shit there.
Yeah, I haven't had much time to play it lately, but
I don't play it because I can't. I'm crap. I've got it on my phone. I've got it.
I used to be crap. I really I've been playing it for about 10 months, and I sucked probably for the. I probably sucked for the first 6. I can't do the building
shit.
I don't even bother trying to do the building. But I've gotten really good at shooting.
No one realised you could build.
Oh, the building is big. That's the best.
It's always been there.
The best players.
No one knew about it to start with.
Know how to build.
When people realised that building was an integral part of the game, they thought, "Oh, hello." That was like 2 or 3 years ago when it first came out. About
building,
2 months into it.
Building is what separates the great players from the average ones. Really,
people can build a structure like this in about a second, and I'm looking for the key to actually. I'm looking for the key to get into the build mode.
I've played with some folks that I know on YouTube, and
I used to have
some of them just build like crazy. Like they just build so amazing that I could never match it. Right? Well, maybe in
I
a couple
follow-
of years, but not
I
now.
follow some of the largest streamers on it, like I think it's Nick A30. He's a fellow Canadian of yours. Do you know Nick A30?
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of him.
He's one of the large ones. He started off really as a small gaming channel. Really,
Oh, okay.
his parents wanted him to become a doctor, and he's an intelligent bloke, but he decided he wanted to do streaming, and then Fortnite came along, and his channel went bam through the roof.
Yeah, if you're making a living off of having fun,
he makes
why
more
not?
than a
Right?
living. He makes more than a living. Jesus
Why
Christ, he
not?
makes
I mean,
millions.
if you're doing something you enjoy and you're getting rich doing it, jeez, I would do that. You know,
So you see his gaming setup. Oh, Christ's sake! His gaming setup.
it's probably
costs
like
more
a
than most people's houses.
jet plane or something, right?
I think it's sponsorship now. Everything's sponsored, isn't it? So
Well, if you
he's
get
part
good
of-
enough, I guess people are going to put money into you,
the
right?
thing is, he's good, but he's not pro good. You know what I mean? He's not. He
Oh.
goes in tournaments. He goes in
Okay.
tournaments and finishes reasonable places. He doesn't win them. Not like
Really? And he's
who-
still
who
making
was
good
that?
money. That's interesting.
But the thing is, he knows how to run a channel. So he gets all the sponsorship deals. When they got sort of like Fortnite events going on,
Yeah.
he's got his own booth there, signing merch and shit like this. And
Yeah,
doing
marketing is a
photographs
big
and shit,
part of
yeah.
it, isn't it? Really now.
More to do that.
Marketing is a huge part of it. There's
He
like
uses-
one changing the
Uses the
subject
same
slightly.
tools.
There's a British guy that he's a musician. He plays guitar mainly, but he also plays drums, keyboards, everything. Called Wings of Pegasus is his channel on here, and the guy is incredibly talented, incredibly likable, really nice guy. I usually pop on his live streams on Saturday afternoons here because that's when he goes on. It's probably midnight your time on Saturday. But Wings of Pegasus, check him out. Man, the guy can play guitar like if he'd been like back in the 70s, he would have been like probably a major rock star back then, right? But you know, he's only like in his 30s now, so obviously he wasn't born back then. But he wants to stay independent anyway and market his own stuff because he doesn't believe the record labels, you know, are any good for an artist because they kind of screw you out of your money and your copyrights, right? So,
Right,
but check
I'm
his
gonna-
channel
I'm gonna
out.
do
He's
that.
got a lot of good stuff on there.
I'll see y'all later. Take care, guys.
No,
Oh,
See
see
you
you,
later.
Steve. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but check his channel out. It's a really good channel, and I've been probably following him for a couple of years now. Really good guitarist.
I used to own a guitar. I used to try to play it. I'm
I know exactly what you're saying, Phil. I used to have an acoustic.
I've got the wrong brain.
Well, I just didn't have the right fingers.
I can read the book. I can read a book on how to play the guitar. I can look at a guitar and understand it fully. I can listen to people playing it, see how they're doing it, and think, okay, then I put my hands on the guitar, and the hands just don't do what my brain says.
That's the hardest part.
It's the same with drawing. I can't draw. I could picture in my mind.
I can draw.
Fantastic stuff. I can't put it on paper.
Yeah,
I need a computer to do it. I could do it.
I think the secret with drawing, like I went to art school and I took drawing courses, and I actually learned 30 years ago I could draw pretty damn good, though I haven't probably done it in like 20 something years, so I'm totally
if you
rusty
can draw,
now.
you can draw. If you can't,
But
I don't think
man,
it's
I could really draw back then. Like I used to take, you know, figure studies, you know, live models. You know, we'd have a class for like 3 hours, and I could just draw somebody like nothing, like just bam, you know, like just draw it out. And that's something I really got to upload one of these days onto Instagram or something, or onto Facebook. I really should upload some of those, you know, because I've got all the, you know, slides and photos of all that stuff.
So one of my mates is a artist, a freelancer, and he's
Cool.
got his own studio at the back of a pub. I might have told you about him before. He's done illustrations for a lot of books and things.
You might have. I can't remember now.
I was going through my stuff the other day, and when I used to do a bit of archery, I was in the pub with him and we were nattering, and he'd done a little caricature of me.
Okay.
And it's me. You can't. I don't know if you can read the writing, but it says.
No, I can't read it. It's too blurry.
It's just, oh fuck, I shot a worm, because every time I miss the boss, the arrow goes down like this. It just goes in. It goes into the grass. You can't
Into
see
the grass.
it. You need a metal. You literally need a metal detector to go and find your
Really? Okay, I
and
never
then you have to
realized that.
refletch it because all the fletches come off. Bloody
Jeez.
annoying. Which is why you always want to hit the target.
That would help, yeah. So you were into archery. I never knew that. Wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
I used to be reasonably good, not as good as the good people, but
hey,
I had a knack for it. I had a knack for that.
Being reasonably good at anything is not bad, right? I mean, what the hell?
I think we need to be cautious here. Phil's a man who's got lasers, a giant magnets, and now archery skills. Like the fucking ultimate Bond villain.
Yes.
Hey, yeah, that sounds promising.
And a cat that normally walks across here when she's not asleep in the other room.
And Bond villains do have their cats, don't they?
Yes. I should be going like this, shouldn't I?
Exactly.
Well,
maybe,
then, Mr.
Maybe after
TBG,
Daniel Craig's done, you can.
How would you like
in the
to
next...
die?
Maybe you can appear in the next one after Daniel Craig's finished.
I could be a Bond supervillain because I always tell people all my plans, and then they all go horribly wrong.
Sounds like me. Yeah, I can relate. Yeah, it'd be kind of fun to be a Bond supervillain, actually.
I don't know.
Until Bond killed you, that wouldn't be so much fun, I guess.
I am looking forward to. I'd come with you, Damo, to go and see that film. I'm looking forward to this film.
The new Bond film.
Damien, there's enough before you. Phil's going to take you on a date.
I really want to see the new Bond film. Actually, I'm looking forward to that.
I might see it in London. Oh, that'd be nice. I'm working up there. I'm going to be working.
Daniel Craig will be there for the premiere.
Yeah, I'm quite happy to watch it. I'm not overly, I'm not like.
I've just been waiting. It's one of those films that was about to come out just as the bloody lockdown.
Yeah, that's the problem, right?
And then for 2 years, you can't see it. You think, Well,
how long's it been since Spectre came out? Like 4 years now?
Yeah, about that.
It's like, my God, I remember going with my cousin and his wife. We went and saw it, and we all really enjoyed it. There's a lot of great action scenes and everything in it. And I've been waiting ever since. It's like I saw the trailers for it like a month ago when they put the final trailers out. It looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, you got to see that in a big screen, right? So I
normally do go and see a Bond on a big screen because it's on a small screen. It's just a film.
Exactly. On a big screen, it's an event, right?
6 years.
There are some stuff you go to the cinema and it's still just a film, but some things like the Bond is made for. I know they're all made for cinema.
It's made to be a spectacle.
It's made for cinema. It's what it was all about.
Well, hey, I grew up when the average cinema, the screen. Well, my hometown was Vernon, and we had the town theater, and the screen was enormous. It was huge. I mean, I don't know. It must have been, I don't know, 150 feet across, 200 feet across. I mean, it was an enormous screen. It was actually probably one of the biggest theater screens in the province at that time. And, you'd go see the spectacles there, right? Like the big blockbuster movies with all the special effects and of the day. I mean, they weren't the same as they are now, but they were still impressive, right? And it's like, man, talk about the old expression, larger than life, when you're watching a film. That's probably where it comes from, because, man, that screen was larger than life for sure. Yeah, good memories, good memories. I remember seeing The Empire Strikes Back, Andrew. My cousin and I went in Vancouver and saw it at one of the big theaters down there when it first came out. We actually ended up in the very front row, if you can believe that. Think about this, a screen like a couple hundred feet across at least, you're in the very front row, and you got all that stuff coming at you, the whole shit and shebang, with the battle scene, on the ice planet at the start and all the rest. It's like, my God.
Toth.
It was amazing. Toth, yeah. I always forget that name. Amazing to see it on the big screen. If you ever get a chance, definitely go and see it on a big screen.
Yeah, I've seen the Star Wars trilogy on the big screen.
You have? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
1997 re-release.
Oh, the re-release. Okay. I was lucky enough to see the original release, but yeah, that's cool. Great on the big screen.
It's pretty much the original, isn't it? It's just a bit of.
Well, I guess Lucas kind of
modernization.
Screwed around a little bit with the special effects, didn't he, on the re-release?
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. Good experience.
It was a great film. Well, it's a great film to begin with. Even on TV, it's still a great film. But when you see it, on a big scale like that, it's even more enjoyable.
Matt Sell stuff say on Bernie the Bolt. I remember Bernie the Bolt.
Bernie the
Funny
Bull.
enough.
Okay, that's got to be
Bernie-
British. I don't remember that one.
It's the Golden Shot. I think I used to watch it when Bob Monkhouse
Bernie
did it.
the Bold. Yeah.
But,
Didn't
I have
get
recently
that one.
bought this, which is a flywheel powered Nerf gun with the new style. It's got the
Okay.
new style. It's got the new style Nerf bullets in them.
Oh,
You have
Jesus.
to load them. You load them from the back like a.
I bet
Colt
Nick Hills would
45.
love that gun.
I bought it because it takes 6 batteries. You got to press 2 triggers.
Wow.
One sets the motor off and it sets the flywheel spinning like a bitch, and then the other one pushes the flywheel up towards the arrow and shoots it. So
That sounds crazy,
it's not
man.
it's not spring or I mean most of the battery
So
Nerf guns
it's
are
actually
just
like
to
an
reload.
electrical system.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
It's fantastic for scaring the cat because I only got to touch the trigger.
Yeah.
It screams,
I bet it would.
and the cat just runs at the moment.
That's funny.
But that power in this bloody thing's ridiculous. I think if you hit someone with even one of those foam bullets that go through you.
Yeah, I don't think I want to take a chance. What's that old expression? Never aim any kind of gun at anybody, even if you think there's only blanks in it. Well, what happened to that guy? What was it in the Crow movie? He thought it was blanks and he ended up killing himself. I remember that story. Shit. Guns are dangerous. I wouldn't even want to point a Nerf. I wouldn't even want to point a Nerf gun at myself. Actually, why take the chance? Nope, Andrew's off for another cider. It looks like.
Yeah, Barty is on guard.
Nope, and Barty's now running around doing something.
I used to have a recurve bow in the archery days. Those are the ones we actually have to pull, not the ones
Is that
like these,
really hard to like draw the
pull
bow
string.
back?
Oh god,
I've got a recurve.
So you got to have good arm muscles.
Because you get the new ones. What are the new ones called? These ones with all the pulleys and whistles.
I wouldn't know. Oh yeah, I've seen those, but I know nothing about archery.
Compounder. It's sort of compound bows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Well, you've got a pulley system on it where you can pull it really easily, and then it comes to a tight spot, which is where it locks your arrow in. And Jesus Christ, you kill people with them. Well, you kill people with any bows and arrows, but
Luke's got a compound bow. I've got a recurve.
I like recurve because it's traditional. It's and even the train. I got a training bow, and even when you get a training bow, you have to go to the archery shop, and there's like one archery shop per 100 miles.
Yeah, because it's not exactly the most popular sport in the world.
No, but it's when you go to one, they have to. It's like getting a wedding dress. They got to fit it to you. They work out exactly how high you are, what your reach is, what your strength is, what pull you need. So they get you the right string, the right arms on the bow, the right targeting mechanism for your bead and everything.
Yeah, I never thought of that, but that makes total sense.
I mean, even as a beginner, to get a starter bow is going to cost you £150-200 just for the. It's not a lot. It's not a lot.
Yes, well, the thing is, if your arrows aren't long enough for your reach,
you need exactly the right
through that part of your hand.
You have to have arrows sometimes built for you. But it's like, but when you've done archery, it's good because when you watch films, you can see whether they're any good. Do you know what I mean? Because
whether they actually had
there's a technique to archery where there is a way you hold the bow. And if you don't hold it like that, you can't shoot.
So you know when the film is faking it when they didn't have a bow expert
or if the actors had
as an
training.
advisor.
It's like when people shoot guns. There's a recoil, isn't it?
Yeah. Some films are pretty goofy. Yeah.
And your arm is going to get kills if you use a bow and arrow because the string will go against it. You always need a massive plastic guard down your arm, otherwise you got no skin.
Yeah, it sounds like kind of a little scary sport.
It's dangerous in the wrong hands.
Yeah, sounds like
the safety rules when you go on the range or whatever they call them, these places. Yeah. It's the protocol is very strong. You're not allowed. There's a line. You're not allowed
to not cross that line until the whistle is blown.
Yeah, once the marshal says so, then you can all go and collect your arrows, and everyone has to go at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah.
No one is allowed to be behind that other line in case they've got a bow in their hand. So either you're all on one side of the line or you're all on the other side of the line collecting your arrows. You're never in both.
Makes sense. I would not want to collect an arrow when somebody else was going to take a shot. Yeah.
Because some of these people that are really good can hit a coin at about 100 meters. So and they have to use a bloody scope to see where the target is and to see if they've actually hit it.
Wow.
And they still do. So if they can go that far and do that amount of damage, there's no safe place. So,
yeah, I always
safe
found
place is
arrows
for the
pretty
bows
scary.
to be on the floor. They're also legal to carry down the street because it's not a loaded weapon. If you've got an arrow in one hand and a bow in the other, it's not a loaded weapon.
Correct.
I'm alone.
Not that I've ever come across somebody walking down the street with a bow.
No. Wow. There's going to be an idiot in there. There's got to be. But...
Yeah, probably somebody that's kind of deranged. I actually think I remember once.
Well, probably not, because
years ago,
unless you know how to use a bow and arrow, they're not deadly to anyone because they are. Unless you have even just the basic training, you can't shoot it at someone. I can stand 3 foot from you and give you a bow and arrow and say, shoot me. There's a 1 in 100 chance you're going to do anything. You'd be better off hitting me over the head with the bow.
Okay. Come settle. Come up and settle. Come on.
Yeah, I think I might have heard somewhere once in the States some guy, the cops arrested when he was walking around with a bow and arrow threatening people, but that was years ago.
A crossbow,
so I could be totally,
crossbow's a different.
Crossbow's scary.
That's all.
Crossbows are more powerful than some guns.
That would pretty much do you in pretty good, I would think.
But crossbows are nowhere near as accurate.
Probably one of my least favorite ways to die would be getting a crossbow arrow in my chest. That would not be fun.
Well, I think
thank goodness that's probably a pretty rare occurrence now.
Oh no, you'd be surprised. But like I say, a lot of the injuries are normally hand injuries.
Yeah. Probably from rookies that haven't figured things out yet, I would imagine.
Or haven't followed their instructor's training, which is rigorous. And it's like some of the archery clubs I used to belong to. If you don't follow their even slightest discretions, you're out.
Yeah,
you're not having it because it's almost impossible for them to get insurance to do these events or classes anyway. Yeah. Insurance is so strict. They have to just get rid of anyone that doesn't follow any of it.
Yeah, so, well, if you're doing something as dangerous, I mean,
if you're just going to do it to have a bit of a muck around and have a bit of a laugh, don't go.
Well, no, you don't want those people around.
They'll chuck you off.
Yeah, well, it's good. That's the way it should be. I mean, if you're dealing with something that is really so potentially dangerous, I mean, they should be serious about it, right? It's interesting. I never knew you were into archery, Phil.
So on the downside, I mean, if you got a gun, how much does a bullet cost? A few cents.
Probably. I wouldn't know. I'm Canadian.
Do you know how much a good arrow costs?
I've never seen a gun.
A good arrow will cost
more than a few cents, dollars and dollars and dollars.
Or £8 to £10 for a mediumly good one. Probably 20 to 30 for a really good one. A really, really good one. So you really do have to look after it. You don't go, I'll just shoot it up in the air and go and get it. You won't
probably
get it
talking at least $30 Canadian for a good one then.
Yeah. So you
bend it's midnight, so I'm going to go out and get some diesel because otherwise I won't in the morning. There's still
you better get in line there, Damien, at the gas pumps.
There's still queues. I mean that's
nuts. What the hell is wrong with people?
Freaking where the petrol station is. Like all the black nighters queues at bloody midnight, so I'm going to go and be one of them and join the queue because, like, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I've seen the front papers of the bloody newspapers.
That's crazy.
Well, once they start scaremongering everyone,
good luck there, Damien.
Things like that on tomorrow's papers.
Grumpy Pumpy, that's a good
Grumpy
one.
Pumpy.
It definitely sounds like a British tabloid.
Yeah.
We don't have papers like that here. I love that title. That's hilarious.
Reeling,
that's nuts.
It's like it's them that bloody started it.
It's weird. Man, people are crazy.
So yeah, I'm going to go for a drive.
No, good luck, Damien. I hope you get a full tank and.
I'm not wait too long. I'm only going to get what I need for the weekend and Monday. I'm only going to put 20 quid in.
Well, whatever. But I hope you succeed without too much hassle.
Some for somebody else, but I need to go to boot fairs this weekend.
Yeah.
going to be the last weekend, I think, because next week's going to be pissing.
Yeah, the
down.
weather's getting cold here the last couple of weeks. It's definitely fall now. So yeah.
I need more stock. So good night, all.
Yeah, night,
Good
Damien. Good
See
luck,
you
man.
soon.
Hope you get your fuel. No problem.
Thank you. Bye.
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 And then there were 3.
I'm just looking at the petrol stations near me. I don't need any.
Yeah, geez, I can't remember. I don't think we ever had something like that here in Canada. I remember back in the 70s.
I don't
In the
think we've got any
States,
24-hour
they had a
stations
fuel
near me.
shortage back in the 70s, and I remember Americans lining up for like hours and hours, like, car after car, just to get, gas, right? But that was like in the 70s. That's like, God, it's going to be like 45 years ago or something at least. Shit. 70 years ago. Yeah.
Holy crap. What's happened on that road? Well, that's not down to fuel. They've closed the road all the way through the New Forest. Why?
Accident?
The whole road. No,
Nuclear explosion.
Possibly an accident.
This is like 20 miles.
It's a nuclear explosion.
Road closure on A31.
They're probably resurfacing the road or something, Phil.
It's a bloody big road.
They'll do that shit here, though. They'll close the whole street for months. I mean, there's some streets here where they've closed the bloody street off for like, 4, 5, 6 months just to resurface the bloody thing. It's a pain in the ass.
This is the main hall
they'll
through
do
the
it.
county.
That's bad. Is there
Well,
any notice of how long it's going to be closed?
Oh, I don't care because I don't have to go that way tomorrow. But
Oh, well, then you're all right.
I don't have to worry about problems that aren't going to concern me. I got
luckily none
about
of the roads I use
300 miles worth of diesel in the van at the moment. So
Oh, there you go.
I've got to go 100, well, not 100, about 80 miles to work tomorrow.
Yeah, everything should be fine by the time you head to work.
Now I've got to go in and out of work in the middle of London. Oh.
You got to work on a Saturday?
Yeah.
Wow.
And a Sunday.
Wow.
And bank
I'm so lucky
holidays.
I don't have to work weekends.
To me, there's no such thing as weekends and weekdays and stuff. There's days I work and days I don't.
Oh, okay. So you have like a mixed kind of schedule then.
I literally have to look at my watch to see what day it is because I have no idea.
Okay. See, I generally
Unless it's
work
Friday, then I know that we'll be drinking with Andrew. So.
No, Friday. That's the one thing I told my boss. Don't schedule me on Friday afternoons because I want to go on Andrew's stream, and nicely they did. I had to work this morning today though because I had to make up for some hours I lost on Monday, and so I worked the morning shift, but I still got here eventually. So usually I work Monday through Thursday though. Do my 32 hours a week now, and yeah, it's all good. So what's Andrew working?
I'm on about 60 hours a week. God.
60 hours? Jesus. No wonder you need a drink on here on Fridays.
Oh, exactly.
I know how you feel, man. Jeez, my sympathies.
Well, this
60 hours, that's brutal.
But the good thing is Phil really loves
260 hours.
But Phil loves every minute that he's in work. The
work,
it's a real
work
pleasure
itself's
for him.
fine. It's just driving to it and staying in hotels all the time. The novelty's worn off years ago.
So you got to drive a lot of miles.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to have been going to Newcastle next week, but they've rescheduled me to go to London and a few other places that are reasonably close, like only a couple of 100 miles away.
So you just basically drive all over the bloody country then, it sounds like.
Literally.
Shit.
All over the country. I go
Well,
you're not
it's a good thing the UK is small.
If
you had to drive all over Canada, you'd really be screwed then.
yeah, but at least you got a road from A to B that you can just sit on and drive. Here, if
we have the Trans-Canada Highway. Yeah, that's pretty straight through the country.
Wherever I go, I've got to go on the busiest motorways in probably Europe. It's like I've got the M3, the M25, and the M1, which I have to use for about 50% of any journey. And you got a 1 in 10 chance. You've got a 1 in 10 chance of not hitting a snarl up. So 9 out of 10 times you're gonna lose time on it.
Tell me about it.
You can't go around them.
No, you're screwed. You get on the road and there's like 100 cars in front of you. And...
I've got smartphone, it's got adaptive routing. If there's a better route, it will tell you. But they're all longer. So
yeah, that's the
so
thing.
you sit
I
in
know
the
exactly
traffic
what you're saying.
Or
It's
don't.
like when I go to work, I could take a longer route, but with the traffic, I'm not going to be any further ahead, really. So it all kind of balances out, right? If you're taking a longer route, you might as well stick with the shorter route. Even if there's more traffic, you get there probably quicker. So
I mean, people say that the UK is a small country. How do you possibly say you can't cope? You also got to remember we have the highest road density of a developed country anywhere in the bloody world.
well, you
So
do have a huge population.
It's roads. It's just roads everywhere.
And you're what, 65 million? We're here. We're like 37 million. So you guys have so many
you
more
imagine the
millions
amount
of
of roads.
people on the
You
roads.
imagine that amount of roads put into a space a couple of 100 miles across.
Well, I can
100 miles
imagine it
wide.
because, I mean, my province here, British Columbia, is 4 times bigger than the entire UK, which is mind-boggling, I know, but it's the fact, right? Because I actually Googled it once and compared the size of the United Kingdom to British Columbia, and we could fit your country 4 times into my province, which is nuts. Canada's like 31 times bigger, so that's even more crazy, right?
That's full of nothing.
Well, the thing is,
You
we
could
think
fit
you
the
guys
UK
got a
into
short
an area
drive,
where
right? But
there's
we don't
nothing.
factor in the traffic volume.
No. All the shit weather and the lunatics we get on the road.
Oh,
That's the
lunatics? Tell me about it. I think in the last month, there's been a couple of times I thought I was going to die because people in the road intersection in front of me almost, somebody takes a turn when they shouldn't. Actually, about a week ago, I saw some woman take a turn. The first car went by the front of her car and just missed her. The second car had to slam their brakes on not to collide right, broadside her as she finished the turn. And this is on our main highway here. When people are going like 80 or something, right? I'm sitting at the intersection like maybe, 40 feet away from this. If they had hit, I'm sure that the debris, I don't even know if I'd be here talking to you guys right now if that accident happened, because there would have been debris flying everywhere, right? So we got some nutso drivers here too.
Started driving 35 years ago, and my dad gave me one bit of advice. He said, assume everyone on the road is an idiot.
Absolutely. I see it all the time.
Always expect people to pull out. Always expect people to do the wrong thing. And always have to put on the right pedals and on the right sticks ready.
Yep.
Because
it's
invariably
totally
they
true.
will.
That's totally true. I don't know how many close calls I've had over the years, but
and it's never their fault. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Oh yeah, I love it when somebody does something really stupid in front of me and cuts me off, and then they give me the stink eye, right? Like I did something wrong. And it's like, well, let's put it this way: I've flipped the middle finger to a few people over the years, so
Well,
I
car's like the internet, isn't it? You're in a safe place, so you can be a bit more leery.
Oh, it's not safe though. Highways are one of the most dangerous places there are, I think, really.
Yeah, the biggest risk I take every single day is I do a lot of driving. I have to do a lot of driving.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I do especially about probably London, an hour a day driving.
In London, there's a special button in your van that you have to press. It's called the London driving mode.
Really?
You don't let anyone out. You beep at everyone. You give no one an inch, and you give everyone the finger. Otherwise, you just can't. You can't.
London sounds brutal. It must be brutal.
If you are more than 4 milliseconds off the line from the green light going on, you will get honked because you haven't gone yet.
That's nuts. Usually you get at least a second or two here.
Oh, God. And it's surprising because you can do your bad driving in London. It's like you can see a 2 meter gap between cars in traffic. You can pull out into it and people nod at you because that's how you drive in London. You've got to do it. You do that in another city, Christ, they'll give you all sorts of signs and all this. No, in London, that's how you drive. And unless you do drive like that in London, you can't drive. You won't get from A to B because you'll be stuck at a T junction forever.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Pull out.
Big cities. Thing is, though,
Spare
like
time.
Vancouver, I remember Vancouver traffic when I was there 30 years ago. It was nuts. I mean, it was just, there's like, I don't know, like, well, I think the population now is probably around 3.5 million down there, but there's probably nowhere, it's probably like a couple million back then, but the traffic was still insane, right? But I got used to it after being there for 5 years. You just adapt, right, after a few months. Now, the weird thing is, here where I am, in the interior, the population's like maybe 165,000 in this town. The traffic is getting just as bad as Vancouver was 30 years ago. It's like I go out any day except Sunday, and the traffic is just nuts here. It's just cars everywhere, right? It's just... I do wonder in 30 or 40 years what they're going to do with highways, because there's going to be so many bloody people on them.
Well,
nobody's going to be able to go anywhere.
It'll easily look after itself because there will be no petrol or anything by then. It will be too expensive. Everyone will have to use electric cars, which have no viable range at the moment. They might get better. I think the best Tesla
it's getting
car,
better here.
The best
Tesla
Tesla
there are
car
electric stations around somewhere, but
you can't pull in and pull up and go.
No, you got to charge, and that could take half an hour or whatever.
Yeah, a fast charge is going to be half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And then they keep talking about self-driving cars too, which were a big thing like a year ago. I had never heard anything in the last year about it, though.
Ridiculous. There's certain things which, if I can't judge how it's going to happen, how can you, as a programmer, tell a machine how to judge it?
That's the scary thing, right? If you're relying for a satellite feed to keep you alive, I don't think I want to fucking drive anymore.
Well, it's not going to be just satellite feed. It's going to be 6G. And, 5G if that takes off properly. But 6G is going to be the bandwidth you're going to need for that sort of thing.
I wouldn't get in a car.
6G is going to come out at about 2025 to 2030. I've seen 6G's already a thing. Like 5G was about 6-7 years ago. It's already been developed. It's just the infrastructure is going to take half a decade or a decade to
it always
push
does,
out.
Yeah.
But 6G is so powerful. Supposing you had a phone and you wanted to watch a film, you just press it and it'll download and it's on it.
Yeah.
Literally, the time you take your finger off, it would have. It can do. Well, it could probably download all of Netflix in under an hour.
Nice. I don't know. I still feel weird about getting any car that I can't put my hands on the steering wheel and actually control.
No. Same as.
It's just like
I've seen
there's always malfunctions in
I've seen these cars where supposing you go down supposing you've taken a wrong turn, you go down this windy street, and then it turns out it's really hard to get down. And then you find out it's a dead end, and you think, I fucked up here. The only way you can get back is reversing.
Yeah.
On some of these cars, there's a button on it that memorizes all the steering wheel movements and foot movements you've done, and it just replays that in reverse, and the car goes exactly back down the street.
Huh.
But it's not it trying to navigate; it just does exactly what you did in reverse. So it does it perfectly, and it comes perfectly back out to where you were. And sometimes I think that'd be a godsend if they put in a bloody car.
Could be handy, I guess. Yeah.
All these self-parking particulars. I will write at parking, but when you got this space that you got to parallel park in reverse on a busy road and you don't have to hold up traffic. I've seen some drivers with superhuman skill. They come across the carriageway, park, and they're in. And you look at the gap, and they're like 2 inches away from each bumper.
I don't know how they do it. I mean, I'm good at parallel parking, but I need a little bit of space, more than 2 inches to maneuver.
I know how to do it. The trouble is, where I've got a van, I have to rely on the parking sensors on it because it's a company van. It's not a high-end van. It's got a beeping thing that beeps louder and faster and screams at you to get closer.
You don't have a rear camera or whatever?
God, no.
No.
I've got a dash cam, which I put in safety.
Cousin's vehicle, he's got a rear cam on it, which tells you
I can get a rear
pretty
camera
much the distance and everything.
But
I just got my old beater wagon from
I can't screw things to a
1993,
lease
so
vehicle.
I got to look on the rear view mirror, which is not the most reliable thing when you're backing up.
I haven't got one because it's a van.
Oh, man. Yeah,
but
of course.
the thing is, I've had this is a brand, well, quite a brand new van. I've only put 8,000 on it so far, and it's you get used to your vehicle, don't you? You know when it starts
Oh,
screaming.
I love my
You've
car.
still
The
got,
trouble is it's so bloody
you've
old.
still got 12 inches.
It's starting
You've
to
still got 12
fail.
inches.
It's starting to fail because my bloody steering wheel has started tipping over about 1.5 inches. You know, like it should be even, right? And it started tipping over to one side about a week and a half ago. So I went and got my tire pressure checked, and the tire pressure was fine. And the guy says, could be the wheel, you know, the tire is starting to separate. And I'm thinking, oh shit, that's great. There's money it's going to cost me in a few weeks, you know. So it's like there's, you know, $300 or whatever I'm going to have to cough up. Yeah.
Get listing quick. Once the money starts coming in, it will look after
Oh,
itself.
I've got to get the listing done, yeah. I won't be doing it tonight or tomorrow, though, because I got to get ready.
No more procrastinating.
I got to go. My cousin's picking me up tomorrow early for a barbecue, so I'm going to have a nice little break and enjoy myself. After a hard week at work, I need it. I totally need it.
Hard week. I'll tell you what, you come and do my job.
Oh, yeah, 32 hours is nothing like 60.
32 hours, Christ.
But I was working 20 a few weeks ago, so 32 seems like a bit of a jump, you know. And I got a bunch of new agents that I'm working for,
I'd
so
shit myself
you got
if I
to
was
get
doing
to know
30 hours a
them.
week. I'd wonder how I'd pay my rent.
Well, I'll be making decent money now. I'll probably be getting around $1,000 every couple of weeks, so I'll get back on track probably in another month or so. But yeah, when I was down to like 20 hours, it gets brutal after a while. Yeah, 3 hours of that was enough for me. But yeah, definitely got to get eBay going again. Ugh. Anyway,
that's what I do. Is even if I'm not selling on eBay, I still buy stock for it that I know I'm going to sell because it's like a savings account, especially the banned subject of coins. It's an investment. If I hold on to them, for the longer I don't list them, they go up in value. So
yeah, if you
I'm
get
not
something
losing any
like
money.
that, yeah.
So whenever I see good deals or something, I buy the bloody lot. I don't care if I
Usually
have to get
buy
the credit
bulk
card
lots. You usually buy bulk lots and stuff, Phil?
on eBay. It's hard to do it because coin collecting in this country is quite a big thing now, and there are millions of people that have been looking for those deals. But there are sort of like backdoors and ways of knowing once you're in the trade sort of thing, you get to know whether something's. You think that's sometimes the deal is too good to be true, and when the coins come through, they're a bit shit. But
yeah,
still sellable. They're all right. I've got ways and means. So I've probably got about 4 or 5 grand's worth of coins here to sell. Which, like I say, the good thing about that is my work ethic is because I work away from home, I can't sell when I'm doing that. But the more I'm working away from home, the more I'm earning money, so it doesn't really matter. But supposing there was a lack of work because I'm like a freelance contract. I can turn work down or I can take work on. But if there is no work, there's no work. I don't get paid salary. I get paid for the work I do. So suppose they say, there's no work on for 2 weeks. I could just go, fine, straight onto eBay, bang all this on, bang it on bids, bang it on whatever. I've still got income.
Yeah, that's like exactly what I got to get doing. I mean, it's just been such a screw up the last few months. But I've done some drafts and stuff, but I really need to get some listings actually active. It's been bad because, I mean, I'm doing decent hours now at 32. I'm making decent money again, but there's no guarantee in a couple of months that I don't, I could lose a couple of agents if they quit, and then I could be right back down, in hours again, just getting by. So eBay really would be, the backup plan that I really should get back on. Because I used to do really, really decent at eBay. I had good sales for like 13 years, so I know I can do it. It's just a matter of getting back on the horse, if you know what I mean. You get out of practice after a while.
It's a procrastination as well. I'll do it later. Then.
Oh, I've always been a procrastinator, though.
Yeah, so have I.
It's been one of my problems.
Absolutely terrible.
It's so easy to do, right?
I'll get over anxious about stuff that's got to be done, and I know the solution is just do it then. And
Just
then
do
you
it.
Won't.
Yeah, exactly.
You've got to do it.
Exactly.
You've got to do it. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter when you do it. You still got to do it. The more you don't do it, the more you got to think about it.
It's
So
like-
I think, oh God. So you
Yes,
literally
it-
just have to do it.
It's like letting the dishes pile up in the sink, right?
Yeah.
You know, you should just get that washcloth out or whatever and scrub them and,
Once
put
it's
them in
done,
the
you can sit
drying
down,
rack,
it's
but
done.
you just let it pile up, life's crazy sometimes.
Or I just
Anyway.
find something. I normally get a good idea. I think, right, I'll do this. I'll do that. That's brilliant. I'll go get onto this idea and get it all done.
Yeah.
Halfway through it, I find something else.
You
And
get
I think,
sidetracked.
Whoa! Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. And I do it almost as an excuse to do.
I'll do that
because
too.
the other stuff's got boring now. So
Yeah,
I go-
I'll get totally sidetracked. I'll start one thing and then I'll end up doing something else. Just go down the rabbit hole, right? It's like YouTube. It's so easy to find interesting things to watch on here and just,
I don't watch telly anymore. I just
Oh, I haven't put my TV on in like 4 or 5 months. I should actually cancel my cable because I don't watch it anymore. I mean, I just come on every night after work. I put YouTube on and watch stuff on here because it's more interesting, really. I mean, there's so much content on here. But yeah, the TV's mostly garbage these days anyway, really.
Well, the only thing I ever used TV for was to mainly watch the news and shit. I get it on my
Yeah,
phone.
news and sports were my big ones. But I haven't watched the news or sports even in months because I don't know, I've just lost interest in it. Well, the news is usually depressing now, so I don't need that. And my sports teams, they were either, not playing because of COVID or the ones that were having terrible seasons and losing a lot. So I thought, well, I don't need to waste my time watching that.
Right. Bedtime.
It is. So
Is
I've
it
got
the
to
end?
drive
Uh-oh.
tomorrow afternoon and I can't drink anymore.
Okie dokie. Sounds all right.
Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you for our guests. See you all next week, folks.
Yeah. See you
I might be
guys.
here next week. I can't remember if I'm off. But you'll
I'm
see.
not sure if I'll be here, but I probably will be.
I'll
Night,
be here
guys.
night.
one way or another. See
Have
you
a
all
good
later.
one.